you know. But on the days that I do drive, I usually have to get something to eat while I'm over there, right? So, let's make sure this is going. I can't like talk and set screens at the same time. It's like impossible. So anyway, okay. So I decided the other night after I no joke, I sat in the parking lot of this gym for like 30 minutes looking for places to order online for dinner because I couldn't make up my mind. Nothing sounded good. And the things that did sound good were going to be too far away. So I didn't want to do it. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to get pancakes. So I ordered from IHOP. So then I went to pick them up and this was crazy. I walk in and I'm waiting to pick up my dinner, and there suddenly comes this waitress walking past with this purple drink with a giant blob of cotton candy on the top. And I'm like, what is going on? So I go online immediately and I look up, go to IHOP's website and see what's going on with their menu, and they have a whole Wonka menu. So last night, my friend and her daughter, who we sometimes all ride together, she came separately for me, but we were all there together last night. So we went to the IHOP. Okay. Ready for the battery? Okay, careful. So we get to the IHOP last night, and she ordered all this Wonka stuff. So she got the Wonka drink, and then there were Wonka pancakes, like purple pancakes with purple frosting and gold glitter. And they also had this Wonka berry dream biscuit, but it was like a biscuit that had been cut in half, and it was filled with strawberries and like a cream cheese filling, and then like the purple frosting. It was good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so you want a treat. And kids under 12 eat free between 4 and 7 p.m. So it'd be great for your family since there's so many of you. That would work out well. Yeah, Wonka at IHOP. It's pretty cool.
Maybe I should invite maybe some of my friends would want to go. That's in the play.
Oh, this is nice. Well, beautiful. Hi, how are you?
Is it me and Emma only?
No, I think Darcy and Lewis will be here today, which is good because you're gonna need it to make this review any fun. This is cool. How pretty. I love yummy smelling things.
Or is it a present?
Yeah, the early Christmas present from the Fernandez boys. Ooh, and it's real pretty. Ooh, that's real cool.
From who? Fernandez?
From Lucas and Xander. Oh, it lights up too.
Miss Danny, what should I bring for Midterm? I have no idea.
For what? For your snack?
Yeah.
Hey, what's that?
I have no idea. Like I just can't from my midterm. I'm bringing apple pie. It's healthy and it's dedicated to Isaac.
That is genius right there. See, there you go.
I have no idea what's related to science and savory.
Savory. So savory just is not sweet. So anything salty or anything like.
I have no idea. Can you give me one?
Like a vegetable. Do you do like vegetable bakes or anything? Like what kind of stuff do you like to eat? Or does your family like to eat?
Usually just eat rice for afternoon.
I just eat rice all day. I bet there's some rice thing you could do. I bet there's some way you could cook up, like maybe like a fried rice. I bet there's a way to do something like that.
But no one will eat that.
Oh yeah, we will. Are you kidding? Fried rice?
Yeah.
And if you make it at all Indian-esque, I'm eating it. Have you been to the new restaurant that's right up at the corner? Okay, so right at the corner of James Burgess, called Atlanta Road, there's like a dance place there and a nail place and whatever. The restaurant in that spot has been a different restaurant like 10 times in the 20 years I've been in Georgia. It literally has changed hands.
So right now, and an average of everything.
Yeah, right, pretty much. It's called Rang, R-A-N-G, like color, right? And it's predominantly Indian food.
Is yeah,
right. So it's predominantly Indian, but it's also American pub food. It's like an Indian/American hybrid sports pub. They got TVs everywhere, and they got sports games on. But we went on Sunday after church because it was my choir director's. It was his birthday, so we always go for that. Water? No oil, simply open package. Oh. Okay, so anyway, we went there then, and Jason and I had been previously, so we already knew it was good, but they have like a wrong special chicken is their. That's their main, like their big special. They still have a soft launch menu, so they don't have their full menu out yet because they're still brand new. But they have the wrong special chicken is like it's kind of like a tikka masala, kind of like a butter chicken, somewhere in between. Really good. Like they have like mild, medium, and spicy, and their medium is pretty spicy. It's good. It's really good. So we were there on. This is pretty. So we were there on Sunday and thoroughly enjoyed it. It was great.
Wait, Miss Danny, can I bring cheese balls?
Sure.
Like,
Yeah, cheese balls are good.
I just want to relate that to the what we've done this year.
That you can find a way. Maybe they're boulders.
Like acceleration related to acceleration.
Sure.
Balls. You could do cheese and crackers for wraps.
Oh yeah. Or you could do
Cheese
like
and crackers.
oh, that's pretty.
Like little kind of like wraps.
Yeah. Or you could do like you could
I have a full birthday party coming up this Sunday.
you could maybe do like what do we think? Like granite, like granite, or you could do like metamorphic cheese balls or
metamorphic cheese balls.
igneous cheese ball. You know, it doesn't matter. You don't get too involved. Make it workable.
Yeah,
Right.
sure. I'll just bring cheese balls or chips or something.
Yeah, something like that. Something that people will enjoy eating. That's not like too heavily involved, right?
So are you gonna ask questions about the midterm review?
Today is midterm review. So first thing we're gonna do is Jeopardy. And then we're gonna do, if we have time, and we should, we're gonna do a heads up. And the heads up is gonna be like, have you done heads up is like headbands. So I've got scientists' names and somebody will get to stick one on their forehead.
Geez, right.
And then everybody, you know, but it's kind of like a combination of 20 questions and 20 questions in headbands. So you'll stand there and you have to point to a person and ask them a yes or no question. And you have to try and figure out who you are. Yeah, you have to try and figure out who they are, who you are within 20 questions.
I think scientist names is gonna be the things I'm gonna get right.
It's gonna, no, that's why we're doing it, because it'll help. And then when we get together for lab, we're gonna do Jeopardy again, but we'll be playing Jeopardy off the senior lab rats board, their Jeopardy board, which is different from your Jeopardy board. And we're also gonna play a game called Sink or Swim.
What's that?
So it's fun. You'll be with your lab teams and you'll get to rotate, take turns answering questions. And if you get a question right, you can pick another person on a different team and sync them, which means they have to sit down and they can't get back up until somebody on their team gets a question right. And then that person has a choice to either stand up their team member or sync another. Right. So yeah, and if once a team is all sunk, they're done. Or when we run out of questions, and whoever's left with the most standing at the end wins. So it should be fun. It should be fun. Sink or swim will be fun.
In our year in worldview, or technically it's called Mr. Lane's Amazingly Awesome Worldview.
Oh yeah?
It would be even more fun if the person has to jump in the pool if he's out.
Oh yeah.
Even more fun. We played a game where basically, since this is a worldview where like biblical stuff in it. So you basically had to draw a picture of whoever he told you to draw, and then stick it onto the whiteboard, and then you would judge who was the best.
Oh, fun.
That's
fun. I like fun stuff. I try to make it fun. The problem is a lot of review games take a lot of prep. Like they would take me hours to prepare, hours and hours. The ones I've done have already taken hours. So it's like I was trying to find some that wouldn't take too much more prep time, but would be useful and not boring. So I found this Sink or Swim. So this is the first time I've ever done Sink or Swim, and the first time I've ever done 20 heads up 20 questions. So we'll be doing that.
Will this fail miserably, or will this go very well?
And here's the thing with my midterms: if you study, if you go over all the stuff I've given you, you will do just fine. Unless you're somebody who sits down in front of the test and goes, "I forgot all things," because there's a test. You know, some people do that.
quarter one. I was just in quarter two. I don't really have a proper test. My family's been around.
Yeah, that's why I do them, because a lot of homeschoolers don't do tests like standardized tests. Well, they do standardized tests every 3 years, but there's no pressure. But they don't do like your sort of typical traditional tests, which is fine. But when you go to look at dual enrollment or college or even jobs, you'll have to do them. So part of the reason I do it is because everybody needs to practice the whole skill of test taking. Because test taking itself, forget the information on the test. The act of taking the test requires a certain amount of skill. Like you have to know, like if you have multiple choice, is it better for you to guess or leave it blank? Like for my tests, anything you write down is better than just leaving it blank. Anything, like even if you write down, like if you get a question and it's a math question and you're like, I'm frozen, I don't know what to do, you can write.
Give an educated guess.
Yeah, you can write, I think I need to take this number and multiply it by that number, but then I don't know what the next step is. Show me as much as you can. I'll give you partial credit all along the way. I always will.
So let's say, just like randomly, if there was a question, why is a machine never efficient?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go over some of those today too.
I'm not gonna put because we don't live in a void.
Well, and that wasn't a bad answer because you were actually leading towards the answer I was looking for. So that wasn't like totally a bad answer.
Like one situation where that would be like half credit.
Yes, partial. I'll do partial whenever I can.
The June is the assignment for work. I put work, but not work.
It was work and energy. Everybody got you know what? Nearly everybody got that one wrong, but because it was only a half a point, it wasn't one that I was going to go ahead and just like delete. Because there's sometimes I'll just delete it. Yes. So hang on, let me find. Let me make sure I have both these open. I almost forgot them.
Are we going to review unit 4 and 5?
We're gonna go over the most missed questions in just a minute. Given your the most missed, the ones that were
hard.
Yes, the ones that fewer people got right. Make sure that you go over.
Only 2 wrong.
Yeah.
For forced to do work on an object, I put it as false and the work and energy. So I got 26.5 out of 28. It's actually very well than I thought.
You all did pretty well. I think you guys averaged higher than the seniors on the same test.
I got 6.07A.
There you go.
Well, that makes a bit more sense because they have a lot more students, so they're would make sense if they're range because they have more students.
Well, but an average is an average. Like if you got 100 and he got 0, then your average would be 50, right? But in their case, there's more of them, so their scores, they tend to have more. They have more numbers, obviously, to put in. You know how to get an average? Do you know how to get an average?
Yeah, you add all those numbers, and the average of the numbers is you add your numbers and divide the sum of the numbers
by the number of numbers. Yeah. So you add all the scores together, and then you divide it by the number of scores you had, and the number of students you had, and it gives you an average. And my grade book does that automatically. Like it'll give me an average as I'm grading. It keeps the average running, so I can see. So yeah. And then there was a weird situation with the seniors test where like there was a question that they should have been able to just answer, but and it was they're supposed to be able to give multiple, like select all, and for some of them they couldn't select all, so I ended up sending them a message about it, and then last night I ended up removing those entirely from the test, but there were some people that already graded, so by the time I removed those were like, I want to say 11 points or something. So by the time I removed them, then I had people's tests that were now over their total, which their total was now 47, and it had been higher than that before. So I had to go and I had to do some rearranging.
That must have been.
It was kind of annoying, but I don't like to have to do that. But anyway, it was the only way to make it even somewhat fair. So, is that it affected everybody.
Yeah, it would be hard, especially because it was such a high point. Are Lewis and Dorsey coming?
They should be. You still got 2 minutes. It's only 9:58. You guys are both a little early.
It's not 9:50. It's 9:59. Usually,
nice.
I probably wait in the car, but my mom dropped me off today.
You're fine. We're all here anyway because Jeff is here, so we're all here. It's all good. Oh my goodness, I am like
Why do you always delete stuff from the teacher? Like when you check the gradings?
What do you mean?
Like on my brother's, like on lab 12, his lab 12 got deleted.
No, I think it's still there.
Like it did not get deleted, like you said that 93.5 out of 100, and then like the thing got deleted.
Oh, well, sometimes I'll be grading, and as I'm actively grading, if I notice something off that makes me have to change how I'm scoring it, and I have to go back and manually change it for everybody. The problem is that once I've graded it and returned it, then they see that score, and then that score might change again. So they'll get like 2 messages and see that their score has changed. So that could be, it could be that. I'm not sure what exactly it was, but it gets a little.
Sounds like teacher easy.
It's still pretty good. I mean, as far as like free programs.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying this year it has.
Well, the beginning of this year was a nightmare, but
It should be 10 now.
hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it won't do that again, because the beginning of this year was absolutely brutal. It was painful. I've never had to deal with that before, and I'm glad they fixed it. And I was worried because they have like entire schools and school districts and stuff like that use it. And those people are paying customers, and they won't let me pay. I've tried. Like I've talked to them and been like, I've even called them on the phone and been like, hey, can I pay for this? And they're like, no, we don't do that for single teachers. I'm like, yeah, but I'm a program. They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, doesn't count. Like you have to be multiple teachers to pay for it. So they won't let me pay for it. So I even asked them this year, I was like, is the fact that I'm not paying gonna put me further back in getting this fixed? And they're like, no, we have paying customers who can't fix it either. So, all right. So first and foremost, then let's start with, we'll review this test stuff real quick. And then we will move on to I hope they're not. I didn't see let me double check and see. Oh, there's Christy right there. She just texted. What'd she say? Hold on. She says, good morning, stuck on Old Atlanta right now outside your neighborhood. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she just wrote me like 2 minutes ago, and they're just Old Atlanta's bad right now because they're doing all that construction. All right, so let's just do this real quick. That shouldn't be up where you can see it. Yeah. Okay. So these are our most missed questions from Unit 4 and 5 test. All right, so for a force to do, get out of the way. Get out of the way. For a force to do work on an object, some force must act in the same direction. Was this one true or false?
I put it as false, but it's true.
It's true. Okay.
What I put on that.
So this one is true. And I think what threw people was maybe this word some force must act. But think about it. So say you have.
I thought in the same direction it should act.
Yes, in the same direction, correct. But it says some force must act in the same direction. I think people were thrown by some. I think people were like, well, does all the force have to act? And no, not really, because say I'm pushing like this, right?
Some
If
force is going to the floor.
Right, but if I push like this hand, this is still force, right? I'm still using force, but this is what's going to move my desk, the one that touches it. So that's some of the force I'm putting forth. But as long as some of that force is going in the same direction, then that amount of the force is what's doing work. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. Oh, here they come. Let me let them get in the door. Hello, people. Welcome back. We're glad you're alive.
Did you get tall?
No. She gets taller every time I see her. So we were just going over, we just started. We were going over our most missed questions from the Unit 4 and 5 test. Okay. Just to make sure everybody understands.
Jewel was the SI unit for work.
Work and energy.
Yeah.
Most everybody that got this one wrong did it because they just put work.
Yeah, I did that.
I got the first 2 questions wrong.
I don't remember what it was, but yeah. So anyway, work and energy, but that, I don't think this exact question is going to be on your midterm, but anyway, just, that's what it was. But everybody, if you put work, you still got half a point. So out of 1 point. So it wasn't like you lost a lot. Okay. So the mathy math ones, there are some mathy math questions on your midterms. Okay. They're not end of the world mathy math, but they're mathy math. So how much time will it take a machine that requires 100 joules to produce 20 watts? Okay, I'll throw paper out in case people need it today anyway.
5 seconds.
Yeah, why seconds?
Because minutes takes too long.
Well, it's because your formula involves seconds. See it right here? Time in seconds. And some of you guys, most of the people that got this wrong, got it wrong because they picked minutes. There, I think your options were 5 seconds, 5 minutes, and like point 0.5 or 5 hours. Was it 0.5 hours or 5
I
hours?
feel bad for anyone.
Right. So remember in science, when we're doing time, the SI unit for time is going to be the second, right? That's when you can have a kilosecond.
Honestly, I had
We don't
no
usually.
idea what it was, so I
Mhm.
made an educated guess.
Made an educated guess. Well, chances are if seconds is part of the answer, that is probably going to be the right answer, but I may have converted it. Like say it was 100. Well, say for example, if the answer is actually 120 seconds, but that wasn't one of your multiple choice. Instead, 2 minutes was. Is 2 minutes the same thing as 120
Yeah.
seconds? Right. So always keep that in mind. Remember that seconds is what you're using. So this is how it would work out. Time, because if energy is power times time, then time is energy divided by power. Everybody agree? Looking at the little triangle, everybody agree? Okay. And then, so your time is 100, because there's your 100 joules, divided by 20 watts, and you're going to end up with 5, and you know it's in seconds. Now, did everybody see the message I sent out about note card for the midterm?
You're allowed a 3 by 5 and you have to approve it.
Yes,
These are my
I have to
flashcards,
prove
they're
it.
Not for midterm.
That's fine. So a 3 by 5, that's the small note card. I highly recommend drawing out all the triangles you can remember, right? Look through all your notes. Look on the back of your folder, right on the back of your binder. Uh-huh.
Do you have like a one that you can like read?
Nope, you got to put it together yourself. But if you look on the back of your binder, most of them are there. Plus you have this page right here, right? So take those, and anyone here that you're like, oh yeah, we have gone over that. You're going to want to take that, write it down. And then if you have trouble remembering, for example, P power, T time, you can write P equals power, T equals time.
I was also
Right.
gonna say, on class 15 participation, do you have to be here or just comment on the video?
Just comment.
Oh, we comment.
Did you do that last night or?
We did that quite a few nights ago, maybe.
I'll double check. Did you check your grades since last night? Because I added stuff last night.
Yeah, we checked this morning.
Okay,
I did not get it.
Right, I'll make sure.
My mom was like, "What?"
Okay, so how about this one? Which of the following is not true?
The machine can change the speed of the force.
Yeah, does everybody agree, disagree?
Yeah,
That's the one that's not true. So machines can change direction, amount, or distance. Okay, direction, amount, distance. Now, this is the kind of thing you can't put on your note card. So if you want to remember direction, amount, distance, you can say, oh, dad, yeah. That's an acronym. If you put dad on your note card, I'm going to go, nope, you can't use that one, right? So don't do that. Yeah, those are ones you have to know. All right, so that is correct. You can't change the speed of a force. Force doesn't have a speed, does it? Does force have a speed? No. So you know that's wrong. All right, so how about explain why a wedge and a screw are arguably subsets? Okay, a wedge is 2 inclined planes placed back to back, and a screw is an inclined plane wrapped around a cylinder. If you gave me your best answer and it was kind of right or kind of close, then you got partial.
A screw is a
Inclined plane.
inclined plane around a pole.
Yeah, a pole. That's fine. Good enough.
I just explained how their planes were inclined.
There you go. All right. So what is the average kinetic energy of the individual particles of matter? What is that? The average kinetic energy of something is its temperature. Because remember, when those particles are bouncing around, there's friction involved. The more bouncing, the more friction, the higher the
I
temperature.
believe I did
Temperature.
and then the other one is heat.
The other one is heat. Heat is the transfer of thermal energy from one object to another object. All right, this last one. Construction worker uses a board uses a board and a log as a lever. 300, yes. Okay, so here's how it went. So, and I'm putting these here because these are the ones that the other group needed to look at too. So this is y'all's, right? Not the other one. Oh wait, this is the other. Hang on. Oh, let me make sure yours are Did I open yours instead of, I should have opened this one for you guys. It's okay, I'll quit. So boom. Okay, these are all the same. These are all the same for you guys. Okay, that one, heat was the other one. Okay, here's how this works. Construction worker uses a board, right? Lifts the lever. All right, so what do you need? The IMA of a lever is lever input divided by lever output, right? So you take your IMA, the 3 meters, 0.75 meters, and your answer is going to be 4. And remember that mechanical advantage, IMA or AMA, there's no unit. It's not
I
4.
believe that this one was a multiple question.
I think it was. Yeah, they all were.
Like the answer was 2.25 and then.
Right. So remember that you have no units for mechanical advantage, either ideal or average or actual. There's no unit. So it's not 4 something. It's just 4, right? And then efficiency of machine. That's how this one works. And then I want to get to your review. So this is the one that's the 300. Yeah. All right. So efficiency of machine is 40%. So how do you do this one? Okay. This one you had to know efficiency was output over input and then times 100 to make it a percent, right? So you're going to you want to find the output. So you do 120 joules divided by 40%. And then you kind of want to divide that by 100. So this is what you'd get, right? You're going to divide that 40 by 100 to get it to a number that's not a percent, right?
Found out what 40% of 120 was and then added that on.
That works too. That works too. All right. Okay, so let's play some Jeopardy. So here's how let's do. Let's do,
Girls versus boys?
yeah, girls versus boys sounds good. Why don't you two swap spots? All right.
Stop being crazy.
Yeah, Lois.
Wait,
Yeah.
Where I can't move, I
I'll
have
sit
carpal
there.
tunnel in my tailbone.
Yeah, carpal tunnel in your tailbone. That sounds like murder.
on this couch.
Oh, you should be honored.
I've never sat on this
You
couch
told me
before.
you have to sit on this couch.
Excuse me, then I must leave.
Okay, so the one thing that you guys need to, the one thing that you guys need to do is you need to remember that sometimes I forget to click the scoring button. So keep an eye on the scoring button and make sure that I'm keeping it moving along. If you've got study resources, you can use them. So yep, you're good for those, Darcy. All right, so this is your midterm review. Hopefully you have seen this before. So we will just do ladies first and we'll let you guys choose which category and where are we going?
How to science 700.
How to science 700. Okay, so ladies, why is science never settled?
There are certain areas which are understood with varying degrees of confidence.
That's number 1. Yep. There are 3.
There are 3.
That's 1.
Because science is never 100. It's never
Cannot be 100% proven.
or disproven.
You're real
And
close.
then-
There's 2 magic words there. That's a hypothesis.
What you didn't say.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So you've got certain areas are better understood than others, right? We got that. You've got the one that you're getting at about it's never 100%. I think you're looking for the words narrowing. What is it? Narrowing uncertainty. Natural sciences are about narrowing uncertainty. So that's 2. And what's the third one? It's the easiest one. Do you remember it? Ooh.
We can only make an educated guess.
Yeah.
I'm about to toss it. Okay, team 2, do you know what the third one is? No? Nobody knows. Okay, here are your 3. Number 1, binary state. That's the one you missed. So science does not exist in a binary state, right? Meaning it's never yes or no. It's never 100% settled. So there isn't an imaginary line that science crosses over between wrong and right. Okay, so it doesn't binary state meaning on or off, right? 1 or 0, right? Okay, the second, it presumes poor understanding in one area and validates good understanding in another, vice versa. And then natural science is not about absolute proofs. It never reaches 100% certainty. It's about narrowing uncertainty and improving understanding. All right. So let's go back. So let's see. Actually, let me wait. Hang on. That's not the one I wanted. Okay, we're good. All right, who's next? Boys, where are we going?
Machines.
Machines.
Oh no, wait. Yeah, 700. Let's see.
700. Machine 700. All right. When discussing levers, this can be substituted for the term input force. What do you guys think?
Efficiency. Oh, us.
We
You
steal.
guys agree?
Class.
Third class lever?
We steal.
Nope, ladies.
Effort.
Effort is correct. So that means the first points on the points on the board. All right. So, ladies, we're up. Where are we heading, ladies?
Blue Planet and Beyond 700.
Blue Planet and Beyond 700. Okay. This law states that the oldest rocks are at the bottom.
What is superposition?
Superposition is correct. So, go away. So you guys got that right. She put them away. Okay, good deal. Here we go. Next up, gentlemen.
Name that scientist 700.
Name that scientist 700. All right, the SI unit for power is named for this man.
Watt. Wait, James Watt.
James Watt, they say. And they are correct. So there you go. Points on the board. All right, ladies, where are we headed? I like to move it for 600. The answer is now I'm going to remind you. You have to answer in the form of a question from here on out. What is? Who is? Okay? Because this is your answer, and then you have to give me the question. This is the unit used to describe a force distributed over an area or pressure.
Wait.
Hang on. That's their question. You want me to toss it?
Hold on.
I'll give you just a minute. Think. You want to guess?
Newton.
Is it Pascal?
Pascal is your answer. Okay, I want you to look at this question real closely though. If you had a question on your midterm and it said, the unit used to describe a force distributed over an area is, and it didn't say or pressure, that assumes you know that a force distributed over an area is what?
Pressure.
Pressure, right. So if that happens, if you were to maybe see that question on your midterm, it assumes that you know that a force over an area is pressure. So therefore, you know that the unit for pressure is Pascal. So that's how you answer your question. Make sense? Look real close at that one. You might see something real similar next week, right? All right, who's up? Gentlemen, where are we going?
In the name of the law.
In the name of the law. 4?
Okay, 4.
For 4? Okay, all right. This law states every action has an equal opposite. Wait, answer in the form of a question. What is
Newton's third law?
What is Newton's third law of motion? Is correct. Boom, boom. All right, ladies, we are up.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Okay. Name that scientist. 100.
Name that scientist. 100. Here we go. Prior to his death and burial at Westminster Abbey, this English scientist was knighted by Queen Anne in 1705. How moving!
Isaac Newton.
Who?
Sir.
Who?
What? Who is Sir Isaac Newton?
Who is Sir Isaac Newton? You got it right. Very good. All right. So next up, gentlemen.
Machines 500.
Machines 500. All right. This machine can be used to raise or hold objects together.
What is a screw?
What is a screw? He is correct. Ladies, we are up. Where are we going?
Yeah, machines for 600.
Machines for 600. All right. This machine alters a force's direction. Think about your 6 simple machines. Think about what you know.
Nope. What is an inclined plane?
Nope.
What is a pulley?
What is a pulley? Yes, think about it. A pulley changes the direction. You pull down. If I had a pulley on the ceiling, I pull down. Where does the mass that I'm working on go? Up. So if it alters direction, it's typically a pulley. If you think about alters altitude, that would definitely be, or alters height, that would definitely be an inclined plane. But a pulley can also alter direction. Like if I were to tie a mass here and loop a rope around the table leg and pull, that's altering direction without altering height, right? So that's a pulley. Okay. Next up, gentlemen,
500.
In the name of the law for 500. This law states energy can neither be created nor destroyed, only converted from one form of energy to another. What is?
The law of energy conversion? No, wait, what is the law of
You're close.
conversion?
Not conversion.
The law of
Oh, ladies, do you want to take it?
The conversion of energy.
No, it's not conversion, it's conservation. Big difference. We're not changing it, we're saving it, right? So what's the law of conservation of energy? All right, ladies,
Blue Planet and Beyond 400.
Blue Planet and Beyond 400, a natural resource that is easily and quickly
resource.
answer in the form of what is a renewable resource, she says. Is she right? She is right. Okay, gentlemen, we're up.
Name that scientist 400.
Name that scientist for 400. His principle explains the concept of lift.
Pascal.
Wait a minute, who is?
Who is Pascal? Who is Pascal's principle?
Nope, ladies. Do we know?
I was about to say
Bernoulli, dudes, Bernoulli. Bernoulli is our lift guy. Remember, Bernoulli talked about fluid flowing quicker. Remember the whole bit with remember the plastic bags? Bernoulli is your lift guy. All right, keep that one in mind. Ladies,
in the name of the law 600.
in the name of the law, 600. This law states the range of change in momentum is proportional to the force applied. Don't forget to answer in the form of a question, Emma.
What is Newton's second law?
Bingo. That's a tricky one. F equals ma. So you look here and you see F. You see force. That's F. And you see rate. That's A, right?
M.
Yeah, but that M is a different M. It's not mass. That's momentum. But yes, did I score it? Did I give you points yet? No, I didn't. There you go. All righty. Gentlemen.
Name of the law 700.
In the name of the law, 700. This law states matter can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only change state. Answer in the form of a question.
Who is Archimedes?
Wait, it's a law.
What is Archimedes' principle?
Nope. Ladies,
What is the conservation of matter?
there you go. Law of conservation of matter is correct. That's what you want. Conservation of matter. All right. Look at you guys. Your scores are super tight now. Who's up? Ladies?
400 Blue Planet and Beyond.
Blue Planet. Oh, that's 400's gone.
Oh, 600.
600. Blue Planet and Beyond.
Oh, here.
3 main categories of rocks, Miss Darcy. Answer in the form of a question. Form of a question.
Oh, what is igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic?
Atta girl. You got them. Igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Now the ladies have taken the lead, gentlemen.
Should we go for Blue Planet and Beyond 500?
Blue Planet and Beyond for 500. This is the study of planet Earth, including its composition. What is
geology?
What is geology is correct. Outstanding. And ladies,
I'm going 600.
Okay, 600 on life science.
how to science 600. This tells what happens a fact. This tells why it happens, an explanation.
Scientific theory.
What is?
What is scientific theory versus scientific law?
Okay, which is which?
Oh,
Be sure you clear, just so I'm sure.
okay.
What happens is,
Scientific law.
Uh-huh.
Why it happens is scientific theory.
you got it right. Nice job. That's a big one. Remember that you're going to need to write, if you write this exact thing and you replace this with law and theory on your exam, you got it. Because you know that's going to be on your exam, right? It always is. All right, gentlemen. Work for
What is that?
it's about work.
Name that scientist 600.
Name that scientist for 600. Here we go. The SI unit named for him is also known as a Newton meter. Oh,
What is or who is
Not Newton. Ladies. Oh, wait, did you have one more guess?
Yes.
What is it?
Who is Archimedes?
Not Archimedes. Trick.
Who is
Joule. Force over distance. So then you know work is, yeah. All right, so moving on. Nobody got that one. Next is, what are we up to? This is ladies, right? Ladies.
name that scientist 500?
Name that scientist 500. His name represents a unit for pressure.
Yeah, who is Pascal?
Who is Pascal? You are correct. Remember our fun little rat in the coffin? That was fun, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
The little rat in the coffin in the slideshow. We showed like Pascal's. Yeah, he was leaning. It was good, right? All right, gentlemen, you're up.
I like to move this 700.
I like to move it. 700. Buoyancy acts against this force. Answer the form of question.
What is gravity?
What is gravity is correct. Buoyancy acts against gravity. Remember that one. That might be a true or false. Remember how it's phrased and read carefully, right? Ladies.
500. I like to move it.
I like to move it for 500. Ladies, your answer is this force acts between any two masses. She knows. What is gravity? You're correct. Any two masses. Outstanding. All right, gentlemen.
Don't forget to press T1.
Oh, did it not go? There you go. All right, thank you.
Work 700.
Work. 700. Forces acting in this way are added together. Answer in the form of question.
Balanced forces.
What way do forces need to be acting if they're added together?
They need to act in the same direction.
There you go. Forces acting in the same direction are added together. You got it. Oh, look at, we're tied. We're tied. Ladies.
Work 600.
Work 600. This is the ability to do work.
What is energy?
What is energy? She got it. That is right. Outstanding. Click the button. Hello. There you go. All right, gentlemen. Work 500. These are the 6 types of simple machines. What are?
Wedge in an axle. Wedge screw, incline plane, axle, a pulley, and a pulley and a lever.
There you go. It took a minute, but you got him. He was like, where's that wrong? I'm not sure. Wheel and axle, yeah. All right, very good. Ladies, how to science for 500. In order for this to be considered, it must be possible to be tested and accepted or tested and rejected.
What is a hypothesis?
What is a hypothesis is correct. Way to go, ladies. All right, gentlemen. Machines for 400. This machine lifts items by advancing up a slope. Do you know?
What is an incline plane?
What is an incline plane? Kaboom. Nice job, Lewis. All righty, ladies, we're up. Where are we going?
Name that scientist 300.
Name that scientist 300. Eureka. Legend says he ran naked through the streets out of excitement over newfound ability to determine the volume of an irregularly shaped solid. What is Archimedes? Yes, good old naked Archimedes. You gotta love naked Archimedes. That's fun. All right, what's next? Gentlemen, work for 400. This force is the reason why no machine, what is 100%. What is friction? That is correct. What is friction? Now, a lot of you guys, this question was on your test, right? And a lot of you guys got real close, but the magic word here is friction. Like, I need to see, if you get asked a question about why no machine is 100% efficient, I need to see friction somewhere in that answer, right? Right on. Ladies, where are we going? How to science 400. 1 milliliter is equal to this many liters.
What is 0.001 liter?
Wow, you can tell somebody's family lives in the UK. Said my thoughts out loud, but yes, there you go. Yes. Gentlemen. I like to move it for 100. 400. Okay, I like to move it 400. All right, this force opposes the motion of objects that touch as they move past each other. What is
friction?
What is friction? Yes, there's friction again. Friction comes up a lot because friction is super important in physical science, right? It's always in the way. Ladies,
What is blue planet and beyond 300?
blue planet and beyond for 300. Moving away from the sun, this is the order of planets in our solar system. All right, Miss Darcy, what is?
What is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune?
There you go. Now, what was the little thing you just mumbled to yourself?
I was like, I know a song.
How's the what's the song? Okay. There you go. So she has a mnemonic or anything like that that helps you remember stuff is great. Songs are fabulous. Machines 300. Here we go. This machine is a device that pivots around to change the mechanical advantage. Think about what ones we've already covered in this.
Machine is a device that pivots around to change the mechanical. Is it pulley? What is a pulley?
Not a pulley. Ladies,
What is a wheel and axle?
what is a wheel and axle?
What is a lever?
A lever in this case. Now, technically, a wheel and axle could be an answer for this. But when you're speaking more about pivot, when you're speaking more about pivot, you want to think about a lever because that fulcrum is kind of like a pivot, whereas a wheel and axle is very similar in how it functions. But all right, who's up, ladies?
I like to move it 300.
I like to move it 300. This is the unit of measure for a push or a pull on an object. So you have to know what a push or a pull is. You know?
You know.
What is a what is a Newton?
What is it? What?
A Newton.
A Newton. Yeah, that a girl. Yes, because she's just like, oh my gosh, I got it right. A push or a pull is a what? It's the definition of a force. A force is a push or a pull. Just like a force applied over an area is what? Force applied over an area. Pascals, because it's pressure, right? So a push or a pull on an object is a force. So therefore, the unit of measure for a force is a Newton. Okay. Gentlemen. In the name of the law, 300. This principle states, a change in pressure at any point in a fluid is transmitted equally and unchanged in all directions throughout the fluid.
Oh,
This is a trickier one. Do you know? Who dealt with fluids? Give me a who is. Who is? Or not, or what is, sorry, what is, you said it.
What is the Pascal's principle?
What is Pascal's principle? Remember, Pascal is our guy with hydraulics. Remember?
Yes.
He's our fluid dude. Yes. Remember the little Pascal rat in the lab with the fluids?
Yeah.
All right.
how to science 300?
How to science 300. Using your senses to gather information is called this.
What is observation?
What is observation is correct, or observing. Yes. Ooh, the girls are smoking ahead. Boys, you better catch up. Gentlemen, work 300. The answer is the rate of work is given as this. Rate is given as this. What is power, he says, and he's right. Nice job. Oh, they're catching up, ladies.
Only 400.
Yep.
It looks more when
How to science 200?
How to science 200. In an experiment, this is what you keep the same. These are one of your variables. Do you know, girls?
What is a controlled variable?
What is your controlled variable is correct. Very good. Very, very good. All right, gentlemen.
Name that science is 200.
Name that scientist, our last scientist. Because of his discoveries, we know the universe is expanding. Ooh. Who is that?
Is it?
Who might that be? Who is the person who helped us understand our universe?
Galilee?
No,
Oh my gosh.
ladies, do you know
Um,
who is?
I was about to say Martin Luther King, but it's definitely not that.
Y'all, I just fed my fish. What's the fish's name? I fed him right in front of you. What's his name?
What's
Fish's name? Hubble.
Hubble.
Fed my fish right in front of you. I was trying to cue you. Oh, yes. Hubble. All right. Who's up? Is it
Machines
ladies?
200.
Machines 200. This machine is used to lessen friction. So think about the one that has the least friction. We've done all the others so far, so it's the only one we haven't named yet.
A screw. No, a screw. What is a screw? No, wait.
No.
Wait,
No.
what is a pulley?
Oh.
What is
Buzz it out, buzz it out, buzz it out.
what is
Eunice is trying to spit it out. What is a wheel and axle? Think about it. Do you push your car up a hill?
Yes. we actually-
No. Would you pulley your car up a hill? You might, but if you did, like you were winching it, you would be counting on those tires to be rolling, right? You certainly don't want to be like winching a car with no tires up. That would not be fun. All right, so gentlemen, right? In the name of the law 200, this law states an object in motion will stay in motion. What is Newton's first law of motion? You're like, I got it. I know the answer. All right. And ladies,
I like to move it 200.
I'd like to move it 200. This is the rate at which velocity changes.
What is acceleration?
Girl, acceleration is correct. What is acceleration? Very good. Gentlemen, where are we heading?
Work 200.
Work. A joule is
What
the
is
unit
work?
for this.
What is work? The joules is yes, I know.
It was just on your,
What
what is work and energy? Right. In this case, I would just accept work. Yeah. All right. Work and energy. You got it. Work and energy is correct. All right. And ladies,
Blue planet and beyond 200.
blue planet and beyond 200. Weather describes day-to-day atmospheric conditions, while this describes weather over a long period of time. Question?
Climate.
What is climate is correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Weather over a long period of time. Darcy's smoking it today. All right, gentlemen.
Work 100.
Work. 100. In order to do work on an object, the force must act in the blank.
The same direction.
There you go. Yes, in the direction or same direction. See, I've hammered that home now. We've had it a couple times, right? It keeps showing up for a reason, right? All right, ladies.
Machines 100.
Machines 100. This machine is an object that pushes objects apart.
What is a wedge?
What is a wedge is correct. Nice job. Okay,
Nice win.
now, boys,
In the name of the law 100.
in the name of the law 100, this principle states, as the speed of a fluid increases, the pressure within the fluid decreases. Speed and pressure in fluid.
What is Pascal's principle?
No, ladies?
What is Bernoulli?
Ah, Bernoulli's, you got it. Yes, Bernoulli. Remember, Bernoulli goes with lift, speed, pressure, and fluid. Lift, speed, and pressure and fluid. That's what you're looking for Bernoulli. You can look at those. Maybe this will help. Bernoulli has double L's in his name. So think of the word lift when you see the double L's and know that that has to do with speed and pressure in fluid.
No way for the boys to win.
Ah, let's see how badly can you beat them though. All right, what are you going for?
Blue planet and beyond 100.
100. This is the average distance from the Earth to the
One
sun.
AU.
1 AU, she says, and you are correct. What's AU stand for, Darcy?
I have no idea.
Astronomical unit. Very good. All right. And boys, move it, 100. This is the speed and the direction in which, and velocity, they say, right? How come it's not just speed? Because it includes direction, right? All right. And lastly, where are we
How
going?
to Science 100.
How to Science 100. This is the approach to seeking knowledge that involves forming and testing a hypothesis in a logical, systematic way.
What is scientific method?
You got it. What is scientific method? Correct. Now, let me tell you guys something real quick about your midterm. Okay. Real quick about your midterm. The numbering on your midterm is off. Wait, I want to make sure everybody's listening. Are we all good? Okay. So the numbering on your midterm is a little weird. Somehow I got it screwed up and there's like 5 numbers missing on your first page. Like it goes from like 21 to 26 or something. Those 5 points will be for putting like completing it. You get a 5-point freebie because that was my bad when I was adding it up. So you guys are going to get a 5-point freebie. So know that now before you're walking in. There's a numbering weirdness and there's a 5-point freebie. But the rest of it should be pretty. Yes.
Will we be doing the lab rats? Jeopardy thing with
Yes,
our
you will.
students?
Now,
Okay.
hold on 1 minute. I meant to grab your midterm. I'm actually going to grab your actual midterm for a minute because I'm going to tell you how many of each kind of question we have. I meant to grab them earlier, but let me do that real quick.
That's why you barely answered any questions. Darcy answered. I'm following the pressure.
Neither do I. Listen, what I think is just fake it till you make it. Confidence is key.
How much did you get for the uniform?
We only beat you by 800.
I thought,
so
and also I worked better with
I thought
26 out of 20.
believe it or not, this is my worst French science. I'm very good.
I just
stand by.
very good at all.
It is.
Lab 16. What's your birthday? February 17th. 17th February. Oh,
Okay, so your midterm, so that you know, your midterm has, your first page has 30 multiple choice, but it's really
30.
not quite 30. Remember I told you the numbering was weird? It actually goes from 15 to 24. That's what it is. But the points add up. Don't worry about it. Okay. You're going to get some freebie points just for like, this is actually, see this?
Yeah.
This is actually my key. Let me show this to the camera since the other guys are not here.
Oh,
So,
okay.
that- so I'm going to lay this on top. You will have little circles to fill in. Okay. See how these, real quick, you'll have little circles to fill in. I will lay this on top and I can tell right away if you've got the right circle. So it's much faster way for me to grade them. So you've got a bunch of multiple choice on your first page. Nope. You've got some matching in the multiple choice format on the second page. And what I mean by that is you have 6 laws written down, and then you have the definitions of those 6 laws. And the laws are labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, and then you have to put the correct letter with the correct definition.
Could you
Okay.
show it the correct way?
No. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mathy type problems. 7 mathy type problems. Okay. That are worth, listen, 2 points each. So if you can't do any mathy problems, you're going to lose 14 points right off the start. So you want to be sure. You're going to need to know average speed. You're going to need to know acceleration, meaning like, if I were to give you a question that said something along the lines of there's a 5-kilogram block with a force of 20 newtons acting on it in the positive X direction and a force of 30 newtons acting on it in the negative X direction, you're going to need to tell me its acceleration is how many meters per second squared in which direction, negative or positive. That one's not too hard if you just don't panic about it. You're going to need to give me how much work was done. You're going to need to give me density. So be sure you have your density formula. And you're going to need to give me another acceleration one where it's going to tell you, say you have a rider on a bicycle with a mass of a certain number of kilograms and assume the net force is 25 newtons. By the way, pretty much every one of the math problems that will be on your exam has been in one of your slideshows, almost verbatim. So go back, look at the slideshows where we had any math problems, look over them, right? Yes. Question?
Paper and pencil for the.
Yes, you'll have scratch paper and pencil. You will not be able to use the calculator on your phone. I will have regular calculators for you.
Oh, can I bring my calculator? I have like a regular.
Sure, if you'd like. Oh, so hold on. You're gonna need to tell me distance, and displacement. What's the difference between distance and displacement?
Displacement is, sorry, distance is how far you've traveled.
Mhm.
Displacement is like what direction.
Yeah. How do you find the mechanical advantage of a pulley? By the way, this is the easy one. You remember how to do it?
Output force divided by.
Pulley's even easier. Count the lines, right? You have 3 lines, 4 lines in the pulley.
I actually got that
Easy.
right in the
Easy.
practice.
That's an easy one. Okay. And let me see. Then you're gonna have 2, 3 diagramming questions. You're gonna have to know your 3 types of variables. You're gonna need to tell me all of your metric prefixes. So if you've seen this before, where it says, you know, unit in the middle, it's back in like your first lesson.
King Henry died unusually drinking chocolate.
That's the one. Yeah, know what they are. You're gonna need to be able to define hypothesis. Okay, you are gonna have some short answer questions. 52, 53, 54, and 55. 55 is a 1 word. That's an easy one, and you should be able to figure that out by looking at the formula. Now, 52, 53, 54. I need to know scientific theory versus scientific law, which you guys have already told me that you have proven you do it. I'm gonna need to know your 3 reasons why science is never settled. Be sure you know all 3 if you want full credit. That's a 9-point question. That's 3 points per point, right? Your theory and law is a 6-point question. And then you have a 3-point question about why machines are never 100% efficient. And we just went over that. What's the magic word?
Friction.
Friction's the magic word. You will have a bonus. Hang on, listen, there is a bonus question for 2 points, and there's also your Tinker Day bonus. Your bonus 2-point question is going to ask you about one of the scientists we did a little biography on. And it's going to ask you for some of this person's other inventions. And I tell you that because now you know what type of scientist you're looking for. Some of them had lots of inventions, all right? One of the guys we went over had tons and tons of different inventions, and they were fun, right?
Anything about
All right. All right, you want to call your classmates in and see how we do?
Jeopardy. We only need about 800.
Yeah. Na, 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 na. Woo. We are going to work in 4 teams. Sit with your lab team. Here, somebody who's there? 505. Who wants to claim? You're right here in front of me. Who's Guinea Pig Fight Club? Who wants to claim? Your Fight Club. Who's who's team captain for supercalifragistic? Is that you? Xander needs data for lab 12. Can you be sure that you tell him he's behind you where that is, or send it to him? Yes. Okay. And how about Greg? Greg? All right. Everybody come where you can see. So if you're around the corner, you can't see, flop your team down as a group.
These chairs when you got.
I'm gonna come back to you guys. All right. I made a mistake.
We're getting letting extra will. Come on.
All right. So first and foremost,
Having an error.
you're having an error. 505 error. Before we play Jeopardy, we are going to do, whoops, I don't even have it open. We're going to do another new fun game.
Oh.
And this is called Sink or Swim. We're going to start with Sink or Swim today, and then we will move on to Jeopardy. The way Sink or Swim works, let me pop this up fully for you. Okay, and by the way, just so everybody knows, the video for today's class began running at the beginning of junior class, and it will run all the way through. It will be a long video. I will post one video, so you can fast forward, rewind, do whatever you want to do, but it's all going to be in one video. So here is how Sink or Swim works. This is a new game for me, so it's a new game for most of you, I think. Here are rules, all right? So you're going to divide into teams. Check, we did that. Okay, now you're going to stand when we play this. Okay, you don't have to do it yet, but you're gonna stand in question answering order. So you're basically gonna pick like a batting order, okay? And I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes before we start because there are a couple things you're gonna need to discuss. Okay, and you'll be rotating who answers. Okay, a student from the first team is gonna be asked a question. That student's gonna have a choice if they get it right. If the student gets question right, they will get to sync a member of another team. Any other team, one member. Okay, sunken student gets to sit down in place and they have to stay sitting until they are unsunk. Okay, that student may not answer questions or help answer questions. That basically you're sunk. To unsync a member, or you can unsync a member of your own team. So if I get the question right, I have a choice. I can sync Eunice because he's not on my team, or I can unsync somebody who is on my team. All right.
Sink your fish.
Yeah, I could unsync my fish. There you go. So if the student gets a question wrong, that student gets to sync. All right. Now a team is out if all your members are sunk. You just get to sit and watch. That's no fun. You don't want to be sunk. When all the questions are answered or the allotted time has run out, the team with the most, team with the most teammates still standing is the winner. Now, there's a couple of little catches here. Only the person answering the question may speak, and teammates may give nonverbal cues. This means if you're in the hot seat, if you have the question, you're asked the question, you have to try and answer. Your teammates can try and cue you, but there's no talking in this game. So like you can pantomime, like maybe if you think that'll help, like maybe the answer is Isaac Newton and you're like, yeah, whatever you want to do, right? I don't know anything, right? Question. Nope, no writing. It is all nonverbal communication unless you're the person answering the question. Now, you will have about 30 seconds. Listen, you'll have about 30 seconds to answer each question. All right. And we're ready for question one. Does anybody have any questions about how the game is played? All right, so let me see. I'm going to give you guys about 1 minute to discuss your batting order and how you're going to communicate. Now, if you're unsyncing one of your team members, you just tap them on the shoulder, not on the head. You don't beat them. You tap them gently on the shoulder, and they say, "Do you need?" You might want to sit in where you can listen so you can listen. First off, does anybody have a sorry? Yeah, you can hear and everything. All right, listen, and plus, really, it'll all be on video. So one more thing. Wait a minute. One more thing. Hang on. How many? Say you have 4 on this team, 4 on this team.
Yeah.
How many back there? 4 and 5. Okay, one team has 5. Everybody has 4. Okay. All right, you got to take about a minute.
Who wants to go first?
You go first. Go second. We can sway because the top.
All right, everybody seems to know what they're doing. All right, so can one team shift this way a little so there's a little more space? Yeah, you guys can shift over here. All right, so how many are on? You got 5? And you've got 5? You got 6. Okay, we need to bounce somebody to this team. So we need to bounce some guinea pig needs to bounce here because we need one more here. PJ coming? All right, PJ's coming around. PJ's like, I'm off, I'm out. All right. So we're gonna go in the following order. Greg's. Sorry, Greg's, 505s, guinea pigs, supers. So we have to start with everyone standing. And when I say who's going, just raise your hand so I know who I'm asking. All right, so we're gonna start over here. Who's going? Come where I can see your face, dude. All right, there you go. Can you see the screen? All right, the only person speaking now is Yusuf. Here's your question. An organized plan for gathering, obtaining, and organizing information. Okay, scientific methods. Think, because you're gonna get one chance to answer, all right? So scientific method is correct, but nobody's sunk yet. But you get an option to sync a member of another team. You may say that person's name. Colin is sunk. Have a seat, Colin. All right. And now we're off. Alrighty. So next up was it y'all or was it them? It was you. Okay, who's going? Chloe is going. Oh, wait, I hear talking. No talking. That's half the fun of this is the no talking. All right. Chloe, your question is, Bernoulli's principle explains the concept of, oh, wait a minute. Those answers aren't right. Oh, shoot. Do you know what it is?
Buoyancy?
No, it's not in there. You know what? Let's skip this one. It's supposed to be lift. That didn't get copied right. Let's go to question 3. Here you go. All right. Average distance from the Earth to the sun. B, 1 AU. That is correct. Who are you sinking, Chloe? Can't sink your own team.
James.
James. He's gonna nail. Question 4. Guinea pigs. Who's going? All right, Drew. Buoyancy acts against this force. A, gravity. Do you wish to unsink Colin or sink someone else? Colin's up. Moving on. Question 5. Alrighty, supers. Who are we going for? Caitlin. Your independent variable is what you keep the same. True or false? False. You are correct. Who are you sinking?
False.
False. Yeah. Oh. Poor Colin. I'm gonna turn this way people can see it better. Down he goes. No, that's the fun. Got it. All right, so we're back over here, right? Okay, whose question is it? Lewis? All right, Lewis. The speed and direction in which an object are moving.
Velocity.
Velocity. Are you choosing to unsink James or sink another? James is up. Boom.
You're not getting more.
All right.
stars in your-
505s. Where are we going?
But it's a
Oh, sorry, who's answering? Who's after? Aunt Bailey. All right, here you go. Who claimed the buoyant force of an object is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced? She says Archimedes, and she is right. Sinking somebody?
Darcy.
Darcy, down you go. Okay. All right, guinea pigs. Who's up? Liam. Question is, 1 kilogram is equal to 100 grams. True or false? False is correct. Your team's good. False is correct. Are you unsinking or? Oh, and down you go. All righty. Supers, you're up. All right, PJ, here's your question. The rate at which velocity changes. Trust yourself. Acceleration, she says. She's right. Are we sinking somebody?
Sing. You hit. My brother. You stop.
Wait a minute. Yeah, she's looking. There you go. James is sinking again. By I need a muted trumpet. Yeah, okay, anyway. Alrighty, number 10. Are we back over here now? All right, Asher's up. Question number 10. Any part of a force that does not act in the blank of motion does no work on an object. D, in the direction. He's correct. Are we saving James? Oh, Drew is being sunk. Bye, Drew. There he goes. Question 11, 505. Who's answering? Emily's answering. A liquid has a definite volume but no definite shape. True or false? True is right. Are we unsinking Bailey?
Yeah.
Ah, Bailey's up. And off we go.
Sad trombone.
You have a what? A sad trombone? Sure. All right. Back there, guinea pigs. Who is that? I can't. Lucas. Okay, I can't see you over. All y'all kids are so tall. All right, Lucas. A push or a pull on an object is measured in what? Ooh, he's thinking. Does he know?
Hey.
A and Jules? Oh, I know. He's got anything. Next up. Alrighty, supers. Who's answering? Xander's answering? Okay, Xander's up. Its rate is power and its SI unit is joule. Ooh.
B.
He says B, you work, and he's right. Are we thinking? Uh-oh.
Come on, bro. Come on.
If you take them out, it's a lot less fun. So, hi, Bailey. What's your son trombone? She didn't trombone. She didn't play it for herself now.
I didn't play for anyone.
Yeah, sad trombone. There we go. Where are we now? We're over here, right? All right, who's up? Milo. Milo's question is the force that opposes the motion of objects that touch as they move past each other. A, friction. And your choice is to unsink James.
A person floating on like bubble state.
No, if you're sunk, you're sunk.
That would be fun.
All right, so we're here. Who's going? Emma? It's your turn, Emma? Okay, Emma's got it. SI unit for power. Remember, you can give nonverbal cues if you need.
What?
Watch, she says, and she's right. So what are you gonna do? Oh.
We'll think Leo.
Oh. You know. Oh, I love it. All right, so now we're moving on to, well, I guess this question's not for Liam, so over here. Poor Liam.
Chloe, I don't think we.
All right, supers, you're up. Okay, Eunice, this for you? All right. Okay, hang on, Eunice is going. All right, an observation is made, hang on, an observation is made using the senses. An inference made based on, what's that? An inference is made, it should say, based on prior knowledge and experience. Is that true or false?
True.
That is true. Now, what are we doing?
Sinking. You saw. What did I do?
You live with him. That's all it took. You're done. Down you go. And he sings. All right, Greg. Who's up over here, Greg? All right, James. Okay. The force that acts between any two masses. See, gravity, you are correct. And what are you going to do? Chloe is. Wow. Okay, you should remember that one burns. When you're sunk by your man in front of the whole class. Daggone. All right. All right, 505s. Who's up? Emily? All right, Emily's going. This type of simple machine is arguably a modified version or subtype of another simple machine. An inkling plane? No, it's a wedge. Oh, Emma is standing alone. All right. Okay. Huh? No. Wait. Y'all. Jason does have a phone call right now. All right. You guys, we're up. Supers. Where are we going? Jordan's up. Jordan's question. The unit used to describe a force distributed over an area. D Pascal. He's right. And what are you doing? No talking?
Yeah, I'm gonna sing.
Emma, she was kind of begging for that, I think. Oh. All right, now we're down. Look at this. Now it's when it gets hot, right? Okay. And wait for everybody to quiet down. Okay. Remember, nonverbal cues. Now, when I say it's getting hot in here is the name of the lab, here's why. The competition has heated up. All right. Who's going? Lewis's question. All right, listen up. Shh. Y'all, listen up. Lewis's question. The ability to do work. What is it, Lewis?
A, and
A, energy. You're right. What are you gonna do?
units.
No, later, Eunice. Okay. All right. You're up over here. Supers, who's going? Caitlin. All right. Your question is Pascal's principle, is it work in these systems?
A.
Hey, I saw an ASL sign over there. Very good. Hydraulic. Oh, that got highlighted weird. Yeah, it's hydraulic. 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 And what are we going to do about it, Caitlin? Oh, I know. I know where this is. Yeah, I was going to say, I know where this is going. Bye, James. Wait a minute. Liam has a question.
So like, I'll unsafe someone who's not,
No, we're trying to see who's going to. Now we're down to basically four versus four. All right. Who's up? This is Asher's question. All right. Now we have like, I want to say 37 questions. So we're getting along here. Asher's question. The statement, the worm is guys, the worm is a centimeter long, or is however many centimeters long, is what? C, an observation. And who are we sinking or who are we raising? James is up. Ah, here we go. Back over to our supers. Who's going? PJ. All right. PJ's question is, as the speed of a fluid increases, the pressure within the fluid decreases. Which law is this? F is right. Bernoulli's principle. Very good. And are you unsinking or sinking? Oops. Okay, why are you here? What are we doing?
James is down.
James is down again. All right, so Eunice is staying down. James is down. Ah, so that was a strategy. She could have brought up Eunice or sunk James, so she had to make a choice. All right, you guys, we're up over here. Milo's up. All right. An object in motion will stay in motion. An object at rest will stay at rest unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. Which law? Gee, you didn't really have a choice to answer anything else, did you? And where are you going? James is up. All right. Back over to our supers. Xander. It is Xander's. Wait a minute. Guys in the back. Guinea pigs. Zip it. All right, here we go. Question 24 for Xander. Change in pressure at any point in the fluid is transmitted equally and unchanged in all directions throughout the fluid. Oh. It's like, like, I love the sign language over here. It's like, it's great. Okay, you want to give it a shot? What are we going for? D, Pascal's principle. And what are you doing? Are we sinking or raising?
No.
Nonverbal. James, you're down again. Jeez, James. James is doing squats today, in case anyone wanted to know. He is not skipping leg day. We're good. 25. All right, over here, Greg. Who's going? All right, it is Lewis's turn. Lewis, your question is, every action has an equal opposite reaction. Where are we going? I know you know it. He knows it. Which one is it? He knows it. All right, what's your answer, Lewis? What are we going for?
Newton's third law of motion.
Newton's third law of motion. All right, and what are you going to do? You going to sink or raise? Unsinking James. All right. Coming back over to our supers. Shh, Drew, guys in the back. All right, who's up? It's Jordan's question? All right, Jordan, here we go. Energy can either be created or destroyed, only converted from one form of energy to another. E, you got it. Now, what are we doing?
I want to sit.
Trying to figure it.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, don't sing it. She says. All right,
It's not.
what's your choice?
Not good with triangles.
We could raise with this. Yeah, that's okay.
St. Louis.
St. Louis. Bye, Louis. All right, whose turn is it over there? Which one of you is it? Wait, guys. Asher's up. All right, Asher, your question. Last one. Rate of change in momentum is proportional to the force applied. Shh, guys in the back. Where are we going? Drew. B, he says, and he's right. So what are you gonna do? Unsync or sync?
Think yourself.
Hang on, let's see.
Think PJ.
Oh, PJ's down. All right. PJ's been sunk. Yeah, you have to use nonverbal. That's the hard thing here. What?
Wait, we add a rule to the game that basically states if you don't know the answer, you can pass it to another team on the condition that they don't get out anybody.
Oh, that's fun. Maybe in future renditions. All right, so it's Caitlin, right? All right, Caitlin's question. You are learning a new line dance. You take 5 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right. The distance you've traveled is equal to how many steps? Everybody's dancing. I love this. You're sunk, right? Are you? Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that I know. You can get a chair behind you if you want. See him? Distance you've traveled. All right, what's your answer? Wait a minute. Go for it. What's your answer? She says 7, and she's right. Where are we doing? Unsinking or sinking? You got 2 down, 3 up over here, 2 down, 3 up over here. Raising PJ. All right. 29. Is this you, James? All right, 29. You've mastered the first line dance. You move on to a new one. You take 6 steps to the left, then 3 steps to the right. Your displacement is now 3 what? 3 steps to the left. Boom. And you're going to do what? Raising yourself. All right. 29. Over here. That's you, right? You're up, PJ? Okay. Zane, aren't you sunk? You're up? Oh, okay. I thought you were sunk. No, you're right. PJ was sunk. Somebody, I knew there were 3. All right. So you're up, PJ. Is it you? All right. 29. What's going here? Ooh. Ten times smaller than a unit. No talking. She can't talk. All right, PJ, got an answer? C. She's right. So now what are you going to do? You got 1 down over here, 1 down over here. Okay, Eunice is up. All right. Okay, question 30. Wait, James just went. Oh, Yusuf. All right, Yusuf. What is it? The one that's blue. Oh, you can't see? Glare. Y'all over there. You should be trying to answer these in your head too. Heck no, he says, and he's right. So now Lewis is up. Whole team's up. 31. Is it Xander's turn? Xander, you ready? Okay.
It's not fun though.
Hey, guys in the back. Shh, 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 shh. Non-verbal only. Yep, no talking. What you gonna answer? Hang on, guys. Shh, what is it? E, Millie, and you're right. So what are you gonna do? You're all up. So who's sunk? Who's getting sunk over here? James is down again. Squat day for James. Right, whose turn was it? Is it Milo? Is it you? It's Lewis. Okay. You wait. All right, it's Lewis's question. What's this one, Lewis? Centi D. Wow, I'm telling you, these Armstrong kids know their metric real well. Could be from having parents from the UK. Raisin James. And he's up. Jesus. All right, question 33. Who is it? Eunice? All right, Eunice. Wait a minute, hang on. Guys in the back. Shh. You should be watching these and trying to answer them. What now?
How many more questions?
There's like 3 or 4 more, I think. 4 more. All right, Eunice. Ready?
B.
B. Deca. He's got it. Oh, I can predict this. I taught you this. All righty. Question 34. Whose turn? Asher. Oh, you got to come around where you can see it. I think y'all have glare over there.
Hey.
Hey, Kilo. And what are we gonna do? Aw, Eunice is down. 35. Jordan. You ready, Jordan? Okay. A hypothesis is an idea that can be tested. Remember that hypothesis cannot be proved or disproved. In order, sorry, I should say for a hypothesis to be considered, it must be possible to be blank and repeatable or blank and repeatable. There's 2 ways to answer it, as long as you reverse them. Okay. We know it. Asher, can you open his door? You just lift up on it. Yeah, he's still in there. Thank you. All right, Jordan, we need an answer. What have you got? Throw anything out there. Ooh. Hey, do we have anything? Oh no.
It must be able to be tested.
Right, we got that. All right, he's gonna be thinking. All right, so that's one more sentence. So it's supported.
But it says or.
Yes.
Oh.
So listen. So for this one, you need to answer that it must be able to be supported and repeatable or rejected and repeatable, or you could write rejected and repeatable and supported and repeatable. Either of those 2 are right. Just one or the other. All right. Moving up for questions. 36. 36. Who is it? Milo? All righty, Milo. Explain the difference between scientific theory and scientific law. He's been here long enough. You should get him. Come on, Milo. Look at the nonverbal cueing. I love it. They want him to get it wrong because then it's interesting. You're sunk, right? Okay. Hang on. You got 10 seconds.
No writing.
5, 4. Shh. He's answering. Go ahead. Scientific theory is what? There you go. We got it. All right. So now listen. This is interesting because you have one sunk, but they have two sunk. What you gonna do? Unsink or sink? Sinking through. Get down here. 37. All right. I guess this is you, Caitlin. Common refrain these days. This is the big one. Science is settled. Statement demonstrates fundamental misunderstanding of the nature of science. Explain why science is never settled. There are 3 points to this. You got to get all 3. Oh. Okay. Everybody, shh, shh, shh. So the only person who can help her right now is Xander, because everybody on her team is sunk.
Wait, what?
Y'all, everybody silent. All right. She's thinking. We got 3 points.
It assumes science is in a binary state.
Here's number 1. Drew, shush. You do either of the other 2? Oh.
From point A to point B.
Nope. I'll give you 5, 4, 3. She's got nothing. So down she goes. So, y'all, this is a heavily weighted question on your midterm. I know it's 9 points on the juniors. I think it's 9 points on the senior laborette too. It is a heavily weighted question. You're going to want to get all 3. So hang on in the back. Listen, 1 sec. So it presumes it's in a binary state and that it magically settled when it crosses some imaginary line. That's number 1. Science, guys in the back, listen. Science is not binary. That's number 1. Number 2. This is the one about poor understanding in one area. Guys, shh. Poor understanding in one area invalidates good understanding in another, vice versa. That's the other one. And then the third one is not about absolute proofs. These words that are, this right here, see how this is like in italics? This is your magic words. Narrowing uncertainty. Natural sciences are about narrowing uncertainty. All right. So that means the winners, ta-da! All right. And now we're going to play Jeopardy. Now, listen up. Guys. Did you have a question still? You can write poor understanding in one, poor/good understanding in one area. It does not invalidate poor/good understanding in another. Okay. Question. Oh, no, you. Yes, we do. Okay, so here's how Jeopardy works. You're going to stay with your lab teams. Now, are we listening? Are we good? All right. We're going to have one person on the team who gives the answers. It should probably be your captain. You all can discuss the answers amongst yourselves. Okay, listen. You can discuss the answers amongst yourselves, but you are going to have to answer. One person answers, and you have to answer in the form of a question. I'm not going to take 10 answers. And whatever the first answer is, choose your words carefully. Because if you start to answer incorrectly, I'm going to say, nope. This is the senior lab rats board, right? Is it? No. Is this yours? Yes. Okay. Yeah, because you guys had 700. All right, so listen. Shh. This is the senior lab rats board. So juniors, you've covered all of these already. And then there are extras that are on the seniors board. Okay, so since we don't have a buzzer system to check out who is first, well, it's going to be real hard for me to see. So the way it's going to work is this. The rotation is going to stay the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't know or you get it wrong, I will bounce it to whatever team is next in the rotation. They have a chance. And then we'll continue the rotation. Does that make sense? That kind of gives everybody an equal chance to get a second shot. Well, if nobody gets it, nobody gets it. So y'all won, so you get to start first.
Name that scientist 900.
Name that scientist 900. Now listen, is everybody ready? You want to be paying attention here. Keep your eyes up and be sure to answer in the form of a question or I'm going to say and bounce it. Here we go, James. In 1912, he hypothesized that the continents were once joined in a single supercontinent, which then broke into pieces that moved apart. Who is Alfred Wegener? And he has this one right. So first points on the board. All right, next up,
Planet 900.
Blue Planet 900. Here we go. This is where, this is where most of Earth's freshwater can, that's weird. That's a cut and paste bizarreness. This is where most of Earth's freshwater can be found. Ignore the craziness.
What are glaciers?
What are
Or
glaciers?
Glaciers or whatever.
Yep, there you go. She's got that right. All righty. Head into the back. Yes. Bye, sweetie. Feel better.
Science.
You can't cheat with flashcards.
Yeah, no flashcards now.
How to science 700.
How to science for 700, she says. This is why science is never settled. Oh, who was paying attention?
What did I? Oh.
You can talk for about 30 seconds. No. I know. I had Alexa do it before. Bump, 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 bump. Answer. Okay.
Science is.
Where's the question?
Oh,
Question.
Say what is, say what is.
what is?
Okay.
What is? I forgot.
Yeah, let's go.
What is? It is not.
Whoa, and we're bouncing. You guys, hang on. Caitlin. We bounced to supers. Supers, this is your chance.
I got it.
Okay, wait. Caitlin,
It assumes it's in the binary state.
there you go.
It assumes it's in a binary
Yep.
state.
You can know.
Natural sciences are about narrowing uncertainty.
Magic words. There she goes. She's giving me 2 magic words. It's the third one. Say it. Say it.
Poor understanding on one doesn't mean a good understanding of the other.
Yeah, it doesn't invalidate good or bad. Yes, I'll give it to you. All right, team number 3. You got the points for that one. And there they are again. Boom. Oh, sorry, you're team 4. Hang on a minute. That was 4, not 3. Got your numbers wrong. All right, team number 4, you're up now. Where are we going? Wait a minute. Hang on, Lucas, did you have a question about something? Okay, did you have a question? Yes. Yep. All right, over here. Where are we going?
Machines 900.
Machines 900. Guinea pigs, you're going to be listening. You're going to miss these. All right. This is the number of times a machine increases in input force.
What is mechanical advantage?
What is mechanical advantage? And she's got it. Very good. All right. Greg, where are we going, Greg?
Let's do. Yeah, I like work. 900.
Work for 900.
I have a question.
Work is equal to the product of these 2 things.
What is distance and force?
What is distance and force? Boom. Chaka-laka-laka-laka. Doing good. What is? Okay, Emma, you had a question? No?
I won by.
She had one, but now it's gone. This happens. All right. Next up, 505s.
How to science 900.
How to science 900. This is the gauge of how exact a measurement is.
What is precision?
What is
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. What is precision, she says.
Plus each other.
Right. Very good. Very good. All right. And we are bouncing back now. Guinea pigs. Colin, you're here? I haven't heard you speak in, I don't know, 30 minutes. All right, what's up?
What did you name that scientist?
Y'all. He chose it. Name that scientist. 800. He developed his heliocentric. Why is this cut and paste weird? He developed his heliocentric model, astronomical model in 1543.
Who is Nicholas Copernicus?
Who is Nicholas Copernicus? And he has got it. All right. Very good. And over here. Zippers.
In the name of the law,
In the name of the law for 900.
She did it.
This law states if two thermodynamic systems are in thermal equilibrium with a third one, then they are in thermal equilibrium with each other.
zeroth law.
The zeroth law. Very good. Oh, shit. Oh.
First time you did it.
She did it.
The first time you did it.
So I'll give no points since I didn't catch it, but everybody else caught it. Okay, so nobody gets to earn those. Nobody gets to steal it and say what is. All right. So next up, then we're going here, right? Something 900.
Something 900.
Which, well, there's only one. I like to move it.
Okay.
Okay, I like to move it for 900. Greg has carrot. This is the term for the direction from the starting point and the length of a straight line from the starting point to the ending point. Oh, that's a fun wordy definition.
Okay. I'll lose it. What is displacement?
What is displacement? Here, get on. All right, 505. Where are we going? I did. Blue Planet 800. Everybody listening? Everybody listening? All right. This is the curving effect that Earth's rotation has on all free-flowing objects.
What is the I can't say Coriolis.
What is the Coriolis effect? She's got it. Very good.
Yeah, wait, am I going to spell that on the test?
If you get close, I know what you're doing.
Okay, good.
All right, guinea pigs. Here we go.
How to science 800.
How to science for 800. This is a way of expressing a value as a product of a number between 1 and 10 and a power of 10.
What?
Oh.
What are exponents?
Oh, I'm going to say no and bounce it to the next team.
What is the scientific notation?
Oh, and they have redeemed themselves over here. Nice job, key number 4. Outstanding. No. Times 10 with the exponent. All right, y'all are up.
In the name of law.
In the name of the law, 800. Are we ready? Your answer is, this law states energy can flow from colder objects to hotter objects only if work is done on the system. You're like,
What did I do to you? What did I ever do?
What is the second law of thermodynamics?
what is the second? Blah, blah, blah. What is the second law of thermodynamics? And she's good. All right, outstanding.
Oh.
Look at these guys racking them up. All right, Greg has carrot. Where are we going?
Work. 800.
800. You added a work. You know it. 800. All right. Einstein's E equals MC squared says that energy and this are proportional and can be converted into each other.
What is mass?
What is mass? He says, and he is right. Because we know that the formula is E equals MC squared. There's your M. All right, 505. Where are we going?
Where do you guys want to go? Something for 800. Oh, machines? All right.
Machines for 800. Everybody listening?
Yep.
Remember, the review's for everybody. Darcy, are you listening? All right, here we go. These are the 3 ways a machine can change a force.
What is
Okay.
what? Yes.
Right, what is this direction?
Here's one.
Distance over X
Mm-hmm.
and size of.
Size or amount. Yes. Okay. This one, here you go. Direction, amount, and distance. Now, I pointed this out earlier with the juniors, y'all. This is one that a lot of people missed on the Unit 4 and 5 test. You can remember this one with DAD, direction, amount, distance, right? But that's one of those things you can't write down on your 3x5 card. You can't write down acronyms, mnemonics, things of that sort, right? Just formulas. All right. So did I score you? Did I give you? I didn't yet. Okay. All righty, guinea pigs, where are we going? Darcy?
We're going for machines, 500.
Machines, 500. Drew? No? She picked. This machine can be used to raise or hold objects together.
What is a screw?
What is a screw is correct. Boom. She's using strategy because guess what? 100, listen. Shh. Oh, did I give it to the wrong team?
No.
Okay. Listen, 100 through 700 are pretty much identical for the juniors. So if you have a junior on your team that's picking one of those, they've already done it this morning. So it's smart. All right, you guys, you're up.
800.
800, I like to move it, move it. Here we go. This is the ratio of distance an object moves to the amount of time the object moves. So let me say goodbye to my husband. He's going to another country. Bye. Enjoy the Great White North. West, north, whatever. All right, answer.
What is speed?
What is speed? Yes, very good. And you're here. All right, over here, Greg's got a carrot. Where are we going?
Work.
Wait, James, what?
700. Work.
700. Forces acting in this way are added together.
Was the same direction.
What is the same direction, he says, and he is right. All right. 505, where are we going?
Blue planet for 700.
Blue planet for 700. This law states that the oldest rocks are at the bottom.
What is the law of superposition?
What is the law of superposition? She's got it. Boom, heading to the back. Guinea pigs.
Well,
Name that scientist, 700.
Name that scientist. 700. The SI unit for power is named for this man.
Who is James Watt?
Wowee, he's fast on it. Who is James Watt is correct. Nice. All right, Supers.
Name the law of 700.
Okay, in the name of the law, 700. This law states absolute zero cannot be reached.
What is the third law of
What is the third law of thermodynamics? We are right. Alrighty. Now we're up over here. Hang on a sec. Wait a minute, guys in the back. Hey, guinea pigs. Guinea pigs, you're missing your review because you're chit-chatting. Go ahead.
I like to move it.
I like to move it for 700. I love the way y'all take it on big numbers first. All right. Buoyancy acts against this force.
Come on, seriously, James?
What is great?
What is gravity? I love that. That was adorable. That was actually really cute. Come on, seriously, James. All right. 505s. Emily? Machines for 700. When discussing levers, this can be substituted for the term input force.
What is effort?
What is effort? Boom. Nice job. Bouncing to the back, guinea pigs. All right. Lucas, how to science. Where am I? Over here. 600. This tells what happens in fact. This tells why it happens in explanation. Emma's got the choreography for this morning. All right, Lucas. Here we go. Nicely done. Nicely done.
We're clapping, so we're getting points.
All right, supers, where are we headed? In the name of the law, 600. This law states
Oh,
the rate of change of momentum is proportional to the force applied. Haley's music is the most.
What is Newton's second law?
Who's answer? Yes, you guys got it. What is Newton's second law? Very good.
I was like, hold on a minute.
Bounced over here.
Let's do.
Work. 600. This is the ability to do work. Team number 1. What is energy? And we're good to go. All right, 505s. What's up? Blue planet and beyond 600. These are the 3 main categories of rock.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Hey, go for it.
What is sedimentary, igneous, and metamorphic?
She's got it. Boom. Nicely done. All right. Back here, guinea pigs. Name that scientist. 600. The SI unit name for him is also known as a Newton meter. Ooh. Ooh.
He said something.
Who was Jewel? He says. He's got it. Nice. Very nice. All right, over here. Okay, machines for 600. This machine alters a force's direction. Just direction. That's the big thing with this one.
What is a pulley?
What is a pulley, they say? They are correct. Nice job. All right, Greg.
I like
Guys. Guys. What did you say? I like to do this. Hey, y'all with 3,200 points, quit barking like seals.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is the unit used to describe a force distributed over an area or pressure.
What is it, Pascal?
What is a Pascal? Now, on your exam, your question may not include this word or pressure because it may assume that you know that a force over an area is pressure, right? Right. All right, 505s.
How to science for 500, ma'am?
How to science for 500. All right. Your answer is, in order for this to be considered, it must be possible to be tested and accepted or tested and rejected.
What is a hypothesis?
What is a hypothesis? Nicely done. Guinea pigs, let's redeem ourselves. Come on.
In the name of the law, 600.
In the name of the law, 500, right?
800.
This law states, energy can neither be created nor destroyed, only converted from one form to another.
What is the conservation of energy?
Yes, what is the law of conservation of energy? You got it. Good deal. Excellent. All right, supers. Supers, where are we going? Work. 500. These are the 6 types of simple machines.
Wheel and an axle.
Guys, hang on. Guys back there. You don't even know what question he's answering. Pay attention. Okay, go ahead.
What is wheel and an axle?
Mm-hmm.
Pulley.
Yep.
Lever.
Mm-hmm.
Wedge.
Mhm.
Screw and an incline plane.
Check him out. Way to go. Not only did he answered like this. I'm loving it. All right, Greg. What up,
The
Greg?
highest point available.
Well, which one?
500, name that scientist.
500, name that scientist. His name represents a unit for pressure. Who's Pascal? Very good. He's like, do I really want to answer? But I really don't. All right.
The last question. we had.
Pretty similar, right? Yeah, real close. All righty. Blue planet?
500.
500. This is study of planet Earth, including its composition.
What is geology?
What is geology? Boom, that was an easy one. There you go. Guinea pigs.
I like to move to 500.
I like to move it for 500. This force acts between any two masses.
What is gravity?
What is gravity? Boom, way to go. Look at this, look at this. All right, supers.
Let's see. We did work.
Work for 400. This force is the reason why no machine is 100% efficient.
Friction.
What is friction?
Oh! Wait. So I have to throw. Yeah. But who is your designated answerer? So the
I said, what is friction?
okay, you are the designated answerer. So she's good. Okay. What is friction? All right.
Name the scientist 400.
Name that scientist. 400. Here we go. His principle explains the concept of lift.
Who's Bernoulli?
Who's Bernoulli? James, answer the question.
I didn't even-
Come on, James. You serious? Come on, James. All right. 550. 505, sorry.
We'll do machines for 400.
Machines. 400. 505. This machine lifts items by advancing up a slope.
Question.
You gonna answer?
Wait, discuss first. How?
No.
What is inclined plane? What is an inclined plane?
What is an inclined plane? She's got it. All right.
I have a question.
Yes.
What is it?
Okay. Inclined plane.
Wedge has
Okay.
Yeah, inclined plane is two. I mean, a wedge is two inclined planes back to back. So if you have one, you have an inclined plane. If you have two, it's now a wedge, right? All right. Opposite angles on opposite sides. I did give you credit. All right. Guinea pigs.
I'm glad I stopped you first.
Lucas, how to science 400. 1 milliliter is equal to this many liters. Yep, go on. What is 0.001? Very good. Very nice right there. Very nice. All right. Supers, where are we going? I like to move it for 400. This force opposes motion of objects as that touch as they move past each other. What is friction? He says. Boom. And he says it fast as lightning, like he is ready to answer. Greg got a carrot.
In the name of law,
In the name of law.
In the name of the law, 400?
Big number.
Big number. This law states every action has an equal and opposite reaction. What is Newton's third law? You have the correct answer. Yeah, third law of motion. It's kind of assumed of motion, unless you say otherwise. Yep, you got it. All right. Blue planet, 400. A natural resource that is easily and quickly replenished is known as this. What is a renewable resource? Easy peasy. All right. Guinea pigs. Blue planet for 300. Guinea pig fight club. Moving away from the sun. This is the order of planets in our solar system.
Mercury.
Oh! She's not your answer? Okay, who's your answer?
Okay. Close your mouth.
Okay, you're the answer. Okay.
Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Very good. That was hilarious. Y'all make things so fun. Oh, she got it. When you know it and you really know it, you're tempted to just answer it. I know. All right, over here. Oh boy. Machines 300 for supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay, this machine is a device that pivots around to change the mechanical advantage.
What is a lever?
What is a lever, she says, and she's being straight on. She didn't even give you a chance to play the music. All right, Greg's got a carrot. I didn't mean to click that one, sorry.
We'll take that
Bumped
one.
it. Yeah,
Scientist 300.
name that scientist. 300. Here we go. Eureka! Legend says he ran the streets out of excitement for his newfound ability to determine. Who is Archimedes, they say? And that is correct. Eureka, Eureka, naked dude. All right. Error 505. Where are we going?
How does science?
How does science for 300, Miss Chloe? Using your senses to gather information is called.
What is observation?
What is observation? Spot on. Doing great. Guinea Pig Fight Club.
What is an observation?
Using,
What?
if it said it, no, because of the way the first sentence is phrased. Yep. All right, in the back, Guinea Pig Fight Club.
Why? I think it's getting back to our people.
Work for 300.
Work for 300. The rate of work is given as this. And answer.
What is efficiency?
Oh, bouncing.
What is power?
What is power? You got your point. Hey. Oh, now we are seriously smack talking. All right, sippers, you're up. Oh, you can see it, doesn't it? Sorry. All right,
The name of the law.
300. This principle states a change in pressure at any point in a fluid is transmitted equally and unchanged in all directions throughout the fluid.
Jet down.
No, well, yeah, negative energy onto the.
Bump. Answer. Question. What is Pascal's principle is correct? Hey. All right. Greg got a carrot. 300. I like to move it. This is the unit of measure for a push or a pull on an object.
What is it?
What is a Newton? Yes, what is a Newton? Very good. All right, and error 505. How to science for 200. And in an experiment, this is what you keep the same.
Wait, can you say? Yes, answer the question.
What is a controlled variable?
What is the controlled variable? She is spot on. Outstanding. Guinea Pig Fight Club.
You gave it to the wrong. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Y'all are mad because you stole 2 questions.
We still have money.
Yeah, they stole my
question.
Stealing all of
What are we picking? Oh, Lucas is picking.
benefiting.
Machines, 200. This machine is used to lessen friction. Think of the ones we've already covered.
He's like, what's going on?
Oh, Emma, my mom's down there. Let's not stomp because she's like, "Ugh," every time.
My grandma went to my bed.
Yep. And your question is,
Time's up.
What is wheel and axle?
what is wheel and axle? You got it. Nice. You didn't even trust yourselves, but look, smarter than you think. All right, supers, where are we going? In the name of the law, 200. This law states an object in motion will stay. Wow, Newton's first law of motion is correct. He is ready to go. Look at this. All right, and
Pick one.
Greg.
Name the scientist 200.
Name that scientist. 200. Shh. Guys, because of his discoveries, we know the universe is expanding. Who is Hubble is your answer, and you are right. Very good. Okay, error 505. Where are we going? Blue planet 200. Weather describes day-to-day atmospheric conditions, while this describes weather over a long period of time. What is climate? They got it. Moving on. Outstanding. Guinea Pig Fight Club. Liam?
I like to move it.
I like to move it for 200. This is the rate at which velocity changes.
What is acceleration?
Oh, daggone. All right. What is acceleration? You did not hesitate. Nice. All right. Over here. Work. 200. A joule is the unit for this.
What is work and energy? But you said we usually use work.
That is correct. The whole answer there. Yes. Work and energy, but typically we use work. Yes. All righty. So, you doing all right? All right, Greg. Blue planet.
James.
This is the average distance of the Earth to the Sun. What is 1 AU? They got it. Era 505.
Fine, really name the scientist.
Name that scientist. 100. Prior to his death and burial at, Westminster Abbey, this English scientist was knighted by Queen Anne in 1705. How moving.
Who is Sir Isaac Newton?
Who is Sir Isaac Newton? Is spot on. All right. And Guinea Pig Fight Club. I like to move it 100. This is the speed and direction in which an object is moving. What is velocity? There you go. There's some redemption back there, Miss Darce. All right. Over here, supers. How to science 100. We're wrapping it up, y'all. This is the approach to seeking knowledge that involves forming and testing a hypothesis in a logical, systematic way.
What is the scientific method?
What is scientific method? And we're good and moving on. Okay. And we're up. I like to move it is done.
Oh no.
Machine.
Machines 100. This machine is an object that pushes objects apart. Sorry, I couldn't read. What is a wedge is correct. Boom. Error 505.
And work or 100.
Work. Last one. In order to do work on an object, force must act in the blank
What
of
is
motion.
direction?
In the direction of motion is correct. Very good. And Guinea Pig Fight Club, in the name of the law, 100. This principle states, as the speed of a fluid increases, the pressure within the fluid increases. Hey, what is Bernoulli's principle? Spot on. So our final scores are
But yeah.
8600, 84, 81, 550. All right, now, y'all, hold up. Okay, now we have time for one more of my other review game, just probably one before my juniors leave, and then we'll continue it. So this is called Heads Up, Scientists in 20 Questions. This will help you get your scientists correct, hopefully. If I can open it, open the thing. Hello, there we are. All right, so this is how this works. You will choose a card face down. I have a little stack here. You're not going to look at the front of the card. You're going to stick the card on your forehead like heads up. Wait. Oh, I forgot the beads. Well, somebody will help me keep track with fingers. So make sure you ask 20 questions. So the way it's going to work is this. If you're the person with the scientist's name on your head, right here, you can't see who it is, but everybody else can. You may pick one person at a time. You may ask them one yes or no question, and hang on, and that person has to answer to the best of his or her ability without looking anything up, a yes or no answer, and only that person. Okay, so it's kind of like choosing a lifeline. You hope it's the right lifeline. You know, so who wants to be the first guinea pig? Okay, you want to be the first guinea pig? Yeah. I'll just give you this one off the top. All right, come here.
Can I go next?
Now wait, you're gonna get to choose. No, the sticky dot. Oh, ow, stop it. Okay, turn around. Okay, choose the person.
She put it on her glasses.
Number one.
Two questions.
Ask her the question and she's gonna give you a yes or no answer.
What principle?
It's a yes or no
It has to be yes or no.
Is he born in Britain?
Is he British?
No.
Name doesn't look.
No. Shh, don't have anything. Okay, who's number 2?
James.
James. What are you gonna ask him?
Did he derive any formulas for work, energy, or power?
I don't think so.
Okay, 2 questions.
Misty, just shaking her head.
Okay,
I have no idea what to ask.
okay, pick somebody else. Ask the big ones you ask for 20 questions. Dead, alive, male, female, those big ones that can rule out a lot of people.
Did you have a principal?
Yeah, those like that, big ones.
Colin,
What?
did this person make any principle or law?
No.
It's 3. Lucas wants to be called on.
No, I didn't want the.
Liam wants to be called on. Pick somebody else.
Liam,
Liam.
did he state that the continents move apart?
No.
Okay, now we know definitely one person it's not, right? Okay, we're on question 4.
I'll be the next person.
Who's just hiding it?
Your brother on.
I don't have any questions to ask.
Oh.
You wanna guess the scientist then?
No.
You know,
I gotta grab the beads after we finish that. I can remember to do it.
Is it James Jewel?
No.
No.
He just asked the person.
Oh, who'd you ask? Oh, okay.
He asked if it was James Jewel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Liam, is it
choose them.
is it Einstein?
Nope.
Drew, is
It's
it
only one guess.
Yeah.
no, I'm asking, that's a question.
That is.
Yeah. So look. Ask the selected question mate. No, am I so and so? Oh, okay. So now we're narrowing down. All right. Well, look, it's time for the juniors to leave. So who is he? Copernicus. Okay. There you go. All right. So you're gonna. That was hard, right? There's a bunch of these. So we're all gonna do it in a minute. Yeah. All right. So hang on. Juniors are we're gonna give the juniors a minute to get out. Give the rest of you guys a minute to get your lunch situated. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna grab my beads. I'll be right back. I want to have the beads. But first, I'm gonna track the question.
Eunice. Cash off in one.
It was a lot less fun with me. All right. It didn't even say. There's only one person left. It was only loud after we got out.
Okay. Yeah, you're not gonna keep your mouth shut. You got it.
We're trying to make
It was fun.
Your mom better. I can see you both.
It was great. I got call it. I like my daughter was done.
You know, sit here and heavy. Okay, Max, you're-
Eleven, 12, all that stuff. There you go. It's fun. 12. 14. 16. Can I give y'all a minute to get yourself situated and settled and all that?
I don't think you, I need to cut in the camera. What do you guess?
All right, while y'all are starting lunch, let me go over first. You're fine, I'll get you. Don't worry, I know you want to go. All right, you all have, are you listening?
What is it?
Y'all listening?
Yeah.
You have 30 multiple choice. You have about 10 matching, and those matching are laws and principles matched to their definitions. Okay? Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 math problems. There were 2 points each. So if you come at it from the, well, I'm just going to skip the math problems perspective, you're going to be in trouble because there are 9 of them at 2 points each. Okay? They cover average speed. All right? Distance. That one's not hard. The actual question has already been asked today. The actual question. Okay? Displacement, which is semi-math, really. Let's see. Acceleration, if you are given the mass of an object and the amount of force acting on it in one direction and the amount of force acting on it in the opposite direction. So you're going to need to find net force and then acceleration. Okay. You have a distance problem that will involve work and force. Okay. Whoops. You have, come here, my phone's fighting with me, wanting to fall. Hang on. You have a power question where you are given joules and seconds. You have a density question where you are given volume and mass. You have another acceleration question where you are given, again, mass and net force. You have another acceleration question where you are given a starting point, an ending point, and you need the average per unit of time. Then you will have a, oh, this one doesn't even require math. Just know the value of G. What's G?
9.8.
Yeah, it's a gravitational constant, right? Gonna need to know that number. All right, and then you have a mechanical advantage question that involves a ramp or an inclined plane. So you'll need to know how to do distance over change in height. And then you have a mechanical advantage question involving a pulley. How do you find the mechanical advantage of a pulley? Count the lines. Literally physically count the lines. How many ropes are there, right? All right. Then you will have 3 diagramming, which will involve lever. One will involve your heat and heat transfer. And one will involve states of matter. You will have your 3, oh, I'm missing a page. You will have your 3 types of variables. Uh-oh. The final page is left in the other room, I think. To go grab it real quick to make sure I go over them all with you. Can I leave it? Oh yeah, I did. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure I have it. Yeah,
What?
Alphabetically, you're the first one on the stack.
Oh.
All right. You'll need to take that nice little graphic we had this morning with the kilo, hecto, deci, deca, deca, deci. You gotta label that. That's another diagramming. You're gonna have to give me examples of Newton's 3 laws, Bernoulli's principle, and Pascal's principle. Those Newton's ones are real easy. Just go back to your lab. Remember the lab we did? All the let's get tricky Newton's laws things. It's all there. That's what you're gonna want for that. For short answer. Anybody want to guess what 2 of them are?
The different reason science.
There's one of them. Mm-hmm. What's another one? It's there every time.
Oh, hypothesis, yeah.
Yep, it's there every time. And then, let's see. Oh, you'll have hypothesis too, of course. Like, somewhere on there, I don't remember where I put it. You're also gonna need to explain the relationship between machine efficiency and friction. Okay, this was on your last test, right? And you're going to want to think about in a closed system versus in the world, how does friction cause issues with conservation? How is conservation of energy and friction? How do they play off one another? And let's see. There is a bonus possibility for 2 bonus points on top of the 3 Tinker Day bonuses that everybody's getting. And your 2 bonus points are going to be about one of the scientists we did a biography on, one who had lots of different inventions. And we talked about all the different inventions because some of them were really wacky. And you're going to have to give me some examples. Okay? Just off the top of your head, what were they? So let's first go over our most missed Unit 4 and 5 test questions. Make sure that you have these down before we move on. Okay. This first question. For a force to do work on an object, some force must act in the same direction as the object moves. Is that a true or false?
True.
It's true. Now, I think the reason a lot of people answered false may have to do with this word some. Maybe you're thinking all, but you don't really need all the force, right? Like if I'm doing this and I'm using force and I'm pushing with both hands, there's force, I'm producing force. Only the bit that's going in the same direction that's touching the object is going to be acting on the object, right? It doesn't have to be all of the force that's in play. Just has to be some of it acting on the object in the same direction. Then you're like, okay, that's doing work, right? What's the joule, the SI unit for?
Power. Work and energy.
Work and energy? Yeah, work and energy. Work is probably the most, hold on one second. My daddy's calling me and he's on vacation. Make sure he's not hurt because he cut himself twice last week. Hey, Daddy, I'm teaching right now. Are you okay? You having fun? Okay, I'll call you when class is over. Love you. All right, bye. Sorry, week before last, he tried to cut his thumb off with the bandsaw and it was real bad, and then he fell and smacked his head, so got stitches. So I'm just trying to make sure he's alive, because he's on vacation with my sister in Las Vegas, which must be a thing. So yeah, just making sure he's not hurt. Probably would be my sister calling if he was hurt, but all right. So yeah, work and energy. Work's the main thing we're looking for. If it were multiple choice and work were an option, you want to go for it.
My brother did the wrong thing. There was work and work and energy.
Yeah. So this one here, how much time will it take a machine that requires 100 joules to produce 20 watts? 5 seconds. Okay, the problem with this one, for most of you, I believe, was right here. Your time. Remember that, remember our SI unit we're using for time is seconds, right? So your answer is going to usually always be in seconds, unless, say you did the math and you worked out to 120, but your options were 5 seconds, 2 minutes, or 153 seconds. What would be your correct answer? Yeah, 2 minutes, right? You got to watch how that converts, okay? So always be sure. So the way this one goes is, if we have E over PT, then to get T, we got to take E divided by P. 100 divided by 20 is 5. 5 what? Seconds. All right, which of the following was not true?
The speed.
Yeah, the speed. Remember Dad, right? Dad. My dad's a force. Dad. Sorry, my dad. Let's say my dad's, which that sounds bad. Yeah, my dad's a mechanic. I can remember machines that way. Dad, there you go. All right, so yes, speed. Take that out of there. Okay, why are a wedge and a screw arguably subsets of inclined planes? Who can give me a good, thorough answer?
A wedge is two inclined planes at an angle, and a screw is an inclined plane wrapped around.
There you go. Yes, okay. A wedge is arguably 2 inclined planes. True. 2 inclined planes placed back to back. What the heck are you eating? That's giant. Okay. And a screw is arguably an inclined plane wrapped around a cylinder, right? This is the answer you want. All righty, right. All right, what's the average kinetic energy of the individual particles? Should say of these, sorry, I typed that wrong. Okay, Colin. No, not heat. It's the one that gets everybody. Drew. Temperature. Okay, temperature is energy. Think about it like this, right? When particles start speeding up more because they have more energy, they bang into each other more. That causes more what? Friction, which causes the temperature to rise, right? So the temperature is the measure of the average energy of particles of matter. All right, so then what's the next one? The transfer, Colin. The transfer of thermal energy from one object to another. That's heat. There you go. All right. Get those in your little head. Okay, this next one, construction worker, blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, I think Yusuf is very excited. Yes. 4, how do you get 4? Right, because what we're looking for here is, I'm gonna go over that one in a minute. So you're looking for this here. Your IMA of the lever is lever input divided by lever output. Your input is 3 meters, your output is 0.75 meters. So 4, remember mechanical advantage and average mechanical advantage. Actual and ideal, neither have units, right? It's not 4 something, it's just 4, because it's the number of times the force is multiplied, right? So it's just a number. For this question on your test, this wonky question, that it seems like some people were able to select and other people were not, and I don't understand why that is. So that makes 0 sense. Yeah, I get the message from you. This is an emergency. I'm like, oh no. So, all right, so here's what I ended up doing with that question. When I did the grading for unit 4 and 5 test, I did it last night at like 7 o'clock, okay? And when I started going through them, I didn't have not everybody had sent emails about, what their intended answer was. And I thought, this is going to be too much of a thing to throw in for midterm studies. So what I did is I took the question out entirely. Now, the people who had already graded and had gotten it correct because one of the answers was correct and they got it correct, suddenly now their score was like way higher than the total possible points. So what I did is, if your score came out higher than the total possible points for the test, which once I removed those 2 questions became 47, then I set you at 47, which is 100%. If it was lower, then it didn't hurt you. It could only help you to have those 2 removed, right? So if you already had enough that taking those 2 questions out would put you over 47, I had to go back and alter. So if you looked at your score sometime before 8 o'clock last night, you may want to go back and look, especially if your score was like kind of inching towards a good high total, because it may have just been completely swapped around. But the percentage wise for you is now 100. So yay, right? Right. Okay. So those were the ones that should have been able to check. I don't know why. Never had that issue before. All right. So now that we've had a chance to nibble on lunch, here is how I'm going to do this. Yes, question?
No,
Oh.
did you set on the rule?
Yeah.
No, am I so and so question?
Yes, it does. Yeah. Yeah, I was clarifying that for Yusuf. So here's how I'm going to do. I'm going to spread them out and I'm going to give you 2 ways to play. Wait, how many do we have? Oh, wait, she left, so we had 15, don't we? Uneven number. Well, I can play with some. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11. So not enough for every person. So is there anybody who doesn't want? 1, 2, 3 of you, 4 of you. There's gonna be 1 person that's extra. All right, so here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give y'all like another minute or 2 to eat, okay? And I'm gonna let everybody go ahead and be stuck before we start. So everybody's gonna have their name before we go. And then when I call you up, you can go ahead and start asking. The reason I'm doing it this way is, let's say, hang on, Drew, hang on. Let's say somebody, scientist, maybe had something to do with somebody else, and that person's already been guessed. Then you could maybe say, did my person ever work with your person, or did my person and your person work like in the same branch of physics on the same topics? Yeah.
When I was doing the unit 4 and 5 test, the 90-minute counting never went down.
Oh, that's weird. It should have, but
That was one problem for me.
Yeah, okay.
So you had all the time in the world.
yeah, I don't think I complain about that. Okay, so if it falls off, remember you can't look at it. So, do you wish to play? Yeah, actually, let me make you the last because you already played once. All right, so Bailey, do you wish to play? Okay, I'm going to stick Bailey first, and nobody tell her who she is. You gotta wait till her turn. Right. Make sure you're stuck. Okay. Okay. Emily, are you gonna go? No, are you gonna go after? Alright, go ahead. You can take it. Alright, you going, Caitlin?
I said, how many fingers am I holding up?
Take it right on your girl. Alright, are you going, PJ?
Yeah.
PJ, doing it. There you go. Alright.
Oh, what are you?
Sam, are you going?
You ask me questions, I don't know how to answer them.
Okay, we have my card though.
Oh, yeah. Don't look now.
Stick it straight on.
Otherwise I'll lie.
Stick it straight. Jordan, you gonna go or no? You wanna go?
Yeah.
Alright, let me stick this. There you go. Stick it.
Oh, do I not want this to touch my hair?
Probably not. Alright, you
Yeah, yeah, I'll get stuck.
It's glue. Oh.
Okay.
Yo, dude.
Right, there you go. No, no.
Okay.
Hey.
Right, where's your card?
It's
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I got one more. Who's it gonna be? No, you don't not. Alright, let's use the.
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay, who's going first? Alright, Bailey's coming on up.
I just wanna get to get off my head.
Yay! Okay, so you're gonna pour these into your hand
Oh, God.
and then
To be honest, I
drop it in
don't
there
know.
as you're getting, as you go through questions.
I will
so you don't
obviously
lose
can't
count.
help you with this.
You.
Yes.
Alright,
Does this person have a principal? No. Who has what on their head? Oh, I can use that to help.
alright, hang on, let's see.
Did this person, oh, no, you have that, okay,
Oh, you're like,
cheating.
Wait, one question. Here you go.
What is yours? Wait,
Can I go
okay.
next?
Move your hand.
Ow.
Okay.
Move your hand so she can see it. Yeah, let her, put it down.
You gotta put your hand down.
There you go. Alright, hang on, Bailey's gotta ask.
Was it someone that was on the Jeopardy?
No.
No, okay.
Ah, that's a good question. There you go. Big narrowing down. So you like, girl.
You need to ask Ozzy. Yeah, you're Ozzy.
That. Is it someone that had a, like, law? Yeah, is it someone that has a law?
She's keeping track, so the beads are for. Right?
Okay, I'm trying to, no, no, I'm that. You don't have that.
Looking in yours. Figured it out by accident.
No. You have somebody else and you didn't have.
Ah. You figured it out by process of elimination.
I'm working on that.
Alright, hang on, she's got questions.
Okay. So I'm not seeing the Jeopardy.
How? Is her scientist somebody who's lived in the last century?
Oh.
No, not in the last century.
Oh,
Oh,
but I don't, that doesn't help.
going way back.
Mine's really Yours is like the.
How about is her scientist European?
Yeah.
Yes. That hardly narrows it down.
No, a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit.
That doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Almost 5
There's some here that are kind of questionable. How many have you got left? You got a lot left? Is her science test British?
No.
I already got that part.
Oh, you already got, fine. Oh, Greek,
No.
not Greek, not British. And you're looking around so you see who everybody else is. Someone I don't know. No, you know
You know.
You know. You know.
them. You do.
You know. Everyone knows.
Yeah.
Was her scientist ever featured in a popular song?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Is my scientist in a rock song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Galileo?
Yes. You got it. She did it. All right. That was a tricky one. Yeah. I know. All right. Who's up? Oh my gosh. Hang on. You win already. Let's go. Colin, you want to go? Let's go. All right. Colin.
Okay.
All right. Here we here. Hand. Okay. Good job, Matthew. Good.
Yeah, I can't
One at a time. Keep track of your questions. He is looking around here. All right.
Wait, what's yours?
You can call on individual people that you're.
Lucas, move your hair. Okay.
I love it.
What are you?
I can see what I am.
All right, go for it.
Does this scientist have a principal?
No principle.
No principal.
And no law.
And no law, okay. Let's see. Let's see.
I know nothing, don't ask me anything.
And we're just on.
I will be completely useless.
Did, you,
All right, Miss Bailey. Oh, boy.
was this scientist an inventor?
Inventor? No.
No.
We have to ask one specific person.
It is.
He did, ask Bailey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just weren't paying attention.
Yeah. All right.
That's good. Caleb, was this scientist a mathematician?
No.
Hmm. Yes, he puts a beat in for every question he asks, so he doesn't have to keep track of the number.
Oh, shoot. What was that? Like 2 more? I should have 4. Okay.
Yeah.
There you
Okay, done. Okay.
go.
Asher, what's yours? Okay.
So tricky.
Liam, yes. Was this? Did this scientist create a theory and or law?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah.
I know. True.
No.
Did that theory and or law have to do with fluids?
The way you're thinking.
Good answer.
Okay.
Good answer. Mhm. Hmm.
It's this.
When did this person live? Where did this person live?
I know for sure what type of things is the best way.
No, it's
But
not.
yes,
it is.
You are a liar.
And down, there's only one of each.
This one.
What are you thinking?
See what I am. It is the one that is on you.
Yeah, it's the one with one.
That's not work.
That is super helpful, thank
That's
you.
not work.
Welcome.
Go in your head.
Say off your hat.
Alright,
Yes.
try time period, it might help you a lot. With yours.
Did this scientist live in the 1800s?
No.
Okay.
It's like, no.
Who are you asking?
Okay. Let's begin. I guess. Was this scientist on in Jeopardy? Was this scientist one of the answers in Jeopardy?
Huh?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
now we are narrowing it down.
Oh,
He has things, it's probably food. Not food, obviously.
was on the thing. Did create the universe. It had to do with fluids, but not the way you say it.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yes or no?
He's convinced Colin has like peanuts or something in his stuff.
Put him on my lap.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
gonna go, here you go.
I answered it?
You're coming
Wait.
me.
Wait,
You answered it, oh, did he?
Yeah.
Ah,
Wait, what? Wait.
oh,
Stare at the screen for a second.
that's great. It's somewhere out there.
Give me the answer screen.
Come to me, answer.
His mind's minding. You're not.
Because there's food in the room, yes.
My brain is braining.
Alright, how about, you said 1800s. Why don't
It's
you,
not the 1800s?
no, it's not 1800s.
And I answered.
Yes.
We didn't answer that one.
Yes,
We answered it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, we answered it.
He answered it.
Did?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
That's a question to give up.
Yeah, that's something.
That
You have a question?
Yeah, you have to go through all 20 of the questions.
No, if you give up, you can give up. But, oh, wait, Chloe's got
We ruled it, he was alive.
Was it? Oh,
Oh, it
alive.
was.
Yes, but probably very young. No? Are you sure? I thought
He would have been about halfway.
halfway through. Okay, halfway
Okay.
through. So we're spanning the, yes, spanning turn of the
Did this
century.
scientist
You're
live
right.
In Italy.
No.
Okay.
I don't know where he lived, but not Italy.
I know, okay. Okay, Liam. Did the scientist live in Europe? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that,
What?
too many.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Right smack in the middle of his life. Turn of the century, it was smack in the middle of his life.
Wait a
You're right.
second, wait a 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 second.
I was trying to think of like when the principle was laid down. Yeah, you're right.
Shoot.
Mhm.
He saw his.
I did not.
Come here.
It's upside down.
It's upside down.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my gosh.
It's silly.
How many more do you have?
10.
Oh, my. It's taking a while.
Still?
Hmm. It should get faster as we go through people because you'll see what questions were good questions. How about,
It was on Jeopardy. I answered it. It was not in your head. It is theory about fluid,
but not really.
but not really.
I mean, kind of.
No. Would somebody like to offer up what main branch of physical science was the focus? Is that a question?
Wait, Miss Danny, can I tell them what country you lived in?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Okay, go for that.
Germany.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Like I don't know.
The name is fun to say.
Yeah.
Especially for you.
No one said
Yes.
it, especially for you.
Even though it's fun, don't
I'm
do
just
it.
trying to think back in my short-term memory. Let's.
I have no short term.
Like I'm going inside my head into a little filing cabinet.
His
Short-term
mind is mine.
Open it up, looking through, nothing.
Oh, wow. So
Germany,
turn of the century.
I answered this question.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, within chapter.
the 900.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, that.
Kinda has something to do.
The name has two consonants that are in the alphabet next to each other.
Wow, okay, I paid to plan them out there. That's interesting.
It's not consonant.
Big hand, easy.
I did not think this
No,
would be
you
so.
can't.
This is.
No.
Look at me.
Drew's you a pantomime. Look, Drew's giving you a pantomime. I'll allow it.
Oh, wait. Wait, did I answer that? I offered Becker.
Yay! All right, you stick with next.
I'll go next.
Maybe.
I got it for you.
Wow,
I helped you, Brett. I helped you, Brett.
I knew it. Okay, here we go. Here you go. All right, folks. Caitlin, amazing scientist.
Oh, no, I no,
Look, I can't.
I don't know very many scientists apparently.
Alright, what's your first question?
Have some questions in your mind when you get up, so you'll be ready to go.
Bailey,
Yes.
does this scientist have a theory or a law?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not what you're thinking about.
She adds, probably not what you're thinking, but yes. I'm grabbing a drink. Yeah, you're good.
Conventional.
No.
Thank you.
Oh, you're fine.
Why? Here, you have your dad.
You want to ask, like, does the scientist's family, like, is the scientist's family also sciencey?
Oh, good question. Does it run in the family? Is it like a thing? She's asking, is like this person related to a lot of other like well-known scientists? Because we have had some who are.
You think so?
I don't think so. Not known for it.
Last name.
Yeah, not known for it at least.
Stop telling each other then.
No cheating.
One of you go to the other guy.
Yeah. I love it. She's like, scoop. You cheat. Scoop.
Is this person a mathematician?
That's the worst.
Not,
Mm.
that's the way you're thinking.
Not primarily.
Say so. That's not what they're known for.
Yeah.
They're known for something big right now.
Edwin Hubble.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, there we go. All right, you pick.
And I.
Caitlin picks. There we go.
Upside down.
Yeah.
All right, Drew.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Sierra, here you go. Let's see what you got. Ask me. Ask me. Ask me.
Please.
Is this person on my thing have a last name?
Oh, good question.
Yes.
No.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
On my thing, it has a last name?
Yes.
Yes. No.
No.
That
Yes.
is not.
Is it, there are two words on it?
No.
Oh, okay, that's two questions. You've asked two questions.
So.
Yep,
that's
two
That's
questions.
the last name, not a first name.
Yeah.
That's his last name.
Mm,
That's his last name.
Okay.
I think that may be his only name. So, yeah.
But he still has a first name.
Yeah.
Large, don't tell me anything.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is a large word.
does the first name start with one of the 5 letters of the alphabet?
No.
Yeah.
There's 26 of those. You meant the first
The
one.
first 5.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
So the
Yeah.
first name. His
The
first
name.
Or the name on your
The
head.
name on my thing.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. A lot of these one-word name guys are in that first 5 letters too.
Is it, okay, is
Okay,
it,
look at it.
okay, call.
Hey.
This person famous for something involving water?
On your hat, because you can see it where it is.
No, I can't.
You're gonna lose it.
I don't know what it is.
Oh my gosh. Hmm.
Oh, well.
I don't know what it is.
Hey.
I mean, I mean.
Oh shoot, no. All right, he's asking Caitlin.
Okay, Caitlin. Is this person died within the last 100 years?
No.
Old person.
Yeah.
Old.
Most of the people are old.
Well, certainly the one name people. It's not Cher or
Is this
Madonna,
person
you know, right?
Are they Greek? Bailey?
Yes.
Think so?
I think that's a yes.
Yes.
I think so. Double checking.
I don't know where they come from.
I knew where he's from.
Actually, no, not.
Yeah.
There you go, not. I couldn't remember that one. You're correct, not Greek.
Not Greek.
Ozzy wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna eat it, it's a plastic.
He doesn't.
Like what? You're talking me about it? All right, not Greek, not Greek. I had to remember that. I couldn't remember if he was a transplant.
Okay, so they have a goofy name.
No.
Goofy.
That's a matter of opinion.
Yeah.
It's a goofy name.
No.
I sort of.
He said it's goofy, I trust him.
Oh, I got one. I got one for you.
I got a good hint.
Has the person ever been a character in a movie? Yes, and you know what movie, don't you?
No.
No. Okay, never mind. The answer is yes. But it was not a human character. Oh,
What?
yeah.
Can I give a hint?
Give it.
He's from Poland.
There you go.
Poland.
That's correct.
Okay, so it's not that old.
Pretty old.
Can I go read it?
It was, I do believe it was Prussia at the time, but yeah,
Can I go read it?
very good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
modern
in
Poland.
different ways, like, very different. Until.
Oh, you disagree with me.
Okay.
Oh, does it have something to do with planets?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh, okay,
Okay, I
okay.
have no hint. He waited until the very end of his life to share his discoveries for fear of rejection.
very good.
I think I know what it is. I don't know what
It is not.
Something with
Clearly
space.
not. Clearly it's not that big. anyway.
People were upset with people that didn't agree with space stuff, I don't know why.
Yeah, well, because the church says one thing,
Whatever the church says is true.
that's pretty much the way it went for many years.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to guess.
Go for it.
No,
She one guess.
I'm gonna keep, okay, let's start with the first 3 letters of the alphabet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So start with A,
No,
B.
no,
C.
yes. That was a useless question. You already.
Doesn't matter, I still have a little bit more.
Come on,
I don't know.
space stuff.
I might disown you.
It starts with C.
Oh, no.
People call him by his last name.
Oh, wait.
He shares a name with a saint. That's pretty relevant this time of year.
Copernicus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. What?
Person.
Oh, come on. Haven't you watched Back to the Future? The first dog is Einstein, the second dog is?
Yeah, I have no
Dude.
idea.
Oh.
All right, all y'all are just no. Just like you said, nuclear.
I've seen the first one, I have not seen the rest.
All right, cool. Drew, you get to pick. Who's next?
Oh, yeah.
You go next.
All right, answer it up. Yeah, you already went once, so you get to be last.
British.
Is he British?
So it's up there. No.
Yes, but we can all read it. Yes, he's British.
Was I knighted by Queen Anne?
You looked at it.
Was I knighted by Queen Anne?
Yeah, you looked at it.
I was.
Yes, he was.
So was I knighted by Queen Anne?
Yeah,
Am I Sir Isaac Newton?
that was.
Yes.
All right.
May I?
And your name, sir? Wait,
May
Yeah.
I?
Right, who's up?
Yay.
All right,
Okay.
Jordan. All right, here you go.
Okay.
No, wait, let him ask first.
No. Okay. Okay. Did I make some kind of theory or law? Wait.
Theory,
Yes,
principle, or law?
Who
Principle.
are you asking?
Yeah, who you ask? Who you ask?
We all know the answer. can ask
Yeah, everybody knows the
anybody with their
answer,
hands
so
Just point
pick a
to
human, any human.
Okay, so,
Anybody with their hands up.
okay. Did my guy make a theory or principle?
Yes.
Yes.
With.
Okay. I feel like I already know who it is,
Oh,
but I feel scared to guess.
so don't
because-
guess, do a couple other narrow it down
Yeah.
questions.
So,
Do the letters.
Yeah, do the letters of the name.
because I'm seeing everyone else and I haven't seen this
Exactly.
guy anywhere, so
Okay. It's a good process of
I
elimination.
think.
Yeah, you just ask letters of the name.
Yeah, and that's a good way to narrow it down.
Okay, yeah, so,
Does his last name start with?
okay, whatever, I forget if it's his first or last name, does one of his names start with B?
Yes,
Okay, am I Bernoulli?
yes, very good.
Hey, Daniel Bernoulli.
Daniel Bernoulli. Hey, Sandra, wait. Let him pick. This dude.
Liam.
Liam's up. All right. Liam was being chill, you know.
Chill.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We're chill. Don't get it.
Liam was chill and he got picked. All right, here you go. All right, this is fun. He can't see anybody, so you have to call people by name, I guess. All right.
Can I ask the people who aren't playing?
Yeah. What's up,
James says,
It feels so weird not having.
Oh,
a
cool.
here.
Good.
You should ask James.
Okay, it's upside down.
That's all right. We can still read it.
It's a good idea to ask
Ask James.
James.
That's
Wait,
cheating.
He's thinking, wait.
Just ask James.
No, James,
Fine.
does one of my, is one of the names, wait. Do I have one or two names?
Everybody has a name.
No, some people have one name.
Yeah, but they technically always have.
Yeah. There are 2 words on your card. Okay. There's one bead.
Colin,
Yes.
does one of the words start with P?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you should ask Alan.
James knows all about this guy.
It's not fun when you go too big.
Yeah, let him ask. Let him ask.
Milo.
Hello.
Does my person have a theory, principle, or law?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not Milo.
I said Xander. I changed it to Xander.
Oh, you said Xander?
You don't sound like Xander.
Yeah.
He does, he what?
I think so.
A-
I don't know.
a theory,
Do we agree or
principle, law?
disagree with Xander? No big theory, no big law, no big principle.
I don't know what you got.
What he is.
Sorry, Nancy.
There's something about it that's-
Well, they're all special. They wouldn't be on my list.
Bailey, does he have a unit named after him?
Hmm,
Yes.
Very good question. Very good question.
I'm sorry. I think yes. Right.
You are the least Bailey-ish Bailey. I mean, you could grow the hair out if you wanted, maybe. Yeah. Do you dance ballet?
Oh, I don't anymore.
No, you don't anymore. I know you didn't even but ballet.
Move your hair.
Oh, that doesn't count,
Lucas,
man.
Move your hair.
Bailey will dance circles around you. All right, Liam's up. Hang on.
Use process of elimination. I'm gonna take a risk and I'm gonna go ahead and guess.
Oh, he's gonna guess.
James Watt.
Yeah.
Yay! All right. Right. Who's it gonna be?
Lucas.
Lucas. All right, he's up. Nothing funnier. All right, Lucas, what do we got?
Well, I'm thinking there is more than one that's
Yeah.
So, because everyone's been doing letters, and 3 is my lucky number, and my third favorite number is
Oh,
J.
We are going out.
How many, if any, names on my thing have J?
How many?
Yeah.
The answer is no.
Do any of them have J?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you have to see.
Yeah, I'm thinking he saw it.
Yeah, you thought.
No, no, what? All right, well, then keep
You
asking.
have to see it. There is no way.
No.
Wait a minute. The point is though, how much information about this scientist can he get out that might be helpful on the midterm? So let's see what else he has going here.
How many names are on here?
Yes or no?
One name on here.
Yes.
Yes. He's attracting my dog. Right?
No, I just questions.
Yes, 2 questions.
How did you?
see everything.
Does he have any units of power named after him?
Who are you asking?
Colin.
No.
Yeah.
Not power.
Nope, he does not have a unit for
It's
power.
not power. No. Yeah. Unit of power is
Then,
not
does
named
he have any units named after him?
Yes.
Yes.
after- What? No.
Wait.
Megan likes how to do
That's all right, we'll just pretend.
Liam,
Liam, all right.
does he have any laws and principles named after him?
No.
I.
You got another question?
His brain is brain.
I think it froze, yeah. Need a little rattle it around,
Button.
rattle it around in there, yeah, yeah. Hit the degauss. Yeah. Reboot. How about, was he from, pick a spot? Or did he live in?
Mom is Isaac.
Oh no, they should know where this one's from too. Oh, something fell. I'm afraid there's food.
Okay, Jordan.
Jordan,
Do any of his names start with the same first letter as Ozzy?
do any of his names start with an O?
No.
No.
There you go. I translated that for you.
I'm trying
Well,
to
one
figure out
starts
what your
with J.
thought process was behind.
No, he said one.
He said, did any of his names start with a J?
Oh, and then he said how many? Did he say, no, he didn't say how many.
He
He
said,
just said any.
Well, he said there's more than one. Okay.
There you go. There's more than one. There you go.
Yeah.
So he's good old JJ.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, JJ.
What up, JJ?
wait, what?
JJ.
All right.
JJ.
So he's JJ. He's got a unit named for him. What else do we know? What else do we know?
Drew,
He's what? Not Powell. What?
Drew, did he work with anybody else?
Ooh, I have a good question you can ask. For the answers.
Not in a famous capacity.
I have a good question you could ask. Does their name sound like a word?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I have a better variation of that.
Mm.
Does he have the same name as someone in this room?
Oh, are you talking?
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah, him.
Ask James.
Ask him.
James.
The James character is not even.
Oh.
Are you sure about that?
No.
No.
You are correct that A. James has already been.
Always more than one
AJ.
scientist.
There's
more
two.
possible.
Okay, Jordan, because my name starts with L.
What?
No, what? No.
Confused.
Okay,
Okay.
Lucas starts with L.
Yes. Since my name starts with L, because that is my favorite number. Is there any L?
Yes. Okay, it's ready to go.
Yes, there is an L. That's exactly.
The last name sounds like something, like a word, like an actual word.
There's an L in it
They reference it in the.
that we know also has a J in it.
Oh.
We know it starts with J. We know it has an L.
Ah.
Very expensive.
Ah.
Oh, rock. Be great. What's our rating?
Yeah.
Rating.
Ah, yes.
Lucas. What's our rating?
Is unit is it a unit for wood?
Yes.
Yes.
You're not
Okay.
So then you are.
James.
I'm going to guess.
You are.
I'm going to guess.
What are you gonna guess?
James Prescott Newell.
Yeah.
Why did I have to ask all your
next?
questions like it's a promise?
What? Drew, put it down. Right, who's following you?
Oh,
Lucas, who's up? Yusuf, all right. See, your sister, all right. All right, Yusuf is up. Yeah, he got chosen. Different scientist.
How many names are here?
No, yes and no.
Is there 2 words here? Yes.
Yes. Take a gem. There you go. I think it'd be the other.
It's European.
Ah, that's it. Wait a minute. What did you ask specifically? Who are you asking? Bailey. And what was the question? You said, is this person European? Hmm. At one point?
Yeah.
I'll say at one point. Yeah, that's a good one.
Did he migrate to America? Bailey, yes.
Immigrated to America.
That's pretty good.
Did he have any equations or formulas or units?
Yeah, you get it.
Not a unit,
Not a unit.
but an element.
You mean equation.
But yeah,
Equation.
Yeah, equations.
Oh, the little lights
See,
turned on.
you got
in
it. It's right there.
the in the little birdie.
Oh, yeah.
I just forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that this morning from the
European
Fernandez list.
immigrated to America, who has a famous equation.
Okay.
And an element, but not a unit. As an element, absolutely. It's real high,
Oh.
big number. I don't remember what it is. Oh, yeah.
Is this person Jewish?
Yes.
Yeah.
Albert Einstein?
There you go.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're lucky he came to the US, because during World War II, he would not have luckily not survived. It's a big deal. Yeah, who's going next? You gonna pick? Yeah, I think you only got these two. All right. Yes, Einsteinium is number 99 on the periodic table, by the way. Einsteinium is 99. There you go. All righty, PJ.
Although 2 words on it.
No.
Who are you asking?
Oh, who are you asking?
Who am I asking?
do they have a principal theory or slash law?
Yes.
Now ask like the specifics.
Hold on. Drew, what is the person in Jeopardy?
Yes or no?
Was the person in jeopardy today?
It was yes or no question.
They were?
Y'all
Yes.
just weren't listening.
Yeah, they were.
I thought it said, okay.
This was a yes or no
Yeah.
question.
I was hearing it wrong.
It's okay.
Ask me a question.
The country, like the time frame.
I don't know the time frames of
Can I give a
them.
hint?
Well, ask like, are they
Isn't
old?
that? Yeah, is this?
You already kind of revealed that they were really old when answering Bailey's question.
Yeah, old.
Ah,
Because you said they were old, but not as
That's
old as
this
mine.
one. Here we
So-
go.
Can I give a hint?
No.
You can choose a region. That might help you a lot.
Yeah, like it's the country.
Are they from Europe?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Was this one also a character in a movie?
Yes.
No, that makes.
Yeah.
I don't
It
know.
doesn't have to be one of your 20 questions.
I don't
But yeah.
People.
I don't know this person either. Who you're talking about.
The
Do
movie?
you want me to give you a?
It's a
small
cartoon.
hint?
Never seen a cartoon with that.
It was someone that you went
Here,
over earlier with me in the car.
Ooh.
You went over.
Is it about? Oh, Archimedes. Is it Archimedes?
Is it bathtub guy? Alexander. Wait a minute. What now? Oh, what cartoon? Sword in the Stone. The owl that belongs to Merlin. Merlin's buddy is Archimedes.
Know that.
Get it right, people. Yeah, wait. Wait, Colin has something. All right, Colin.
You can start asking questions. Think about all of the other names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you not see?
Yeah.
Nothing. No one has a name on their head anymore.
Yeah, what's already been done.
Yeah, what's already been done.
All right.
I think there's one person.
Ask away.
You've had both scientists. What's
Does
the
he have
one-
an O anywhere in his last name?
Were you
asking?
Asking. Jordan.
He has an O in his last name, Jordan.
Well, oh, same question. No.
He's like, what?
Okay.
All right.
No, I thought he
Ask me something, then okay.
asked me multiple things.
Lucas, did he live in, was he ever in America?
No clue.
I mean, I don't think he visited, but he didn't live here. Actually, he lives someplace nobody else so far has lived.
I have one point. Does he have a unit named after? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think any.
Okay, think units. Think
What
other
is it?
scientists that
That's
have,
nice.
that have units named after them. Who is a scientist that is not in book yet?
Theo, every week. Teenagers in my house every week. I gotta like air out when y'all leave. All right, what's next? Oh, Drew's got hand sanitizer behind you. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's,
Oh,
his name has been used in a movie.
It's a good example.
Last name has been used in a movie.
used in a movie. Oh, yes, but not for him, I don't think. I think it was spelled differently.
No, it's spelled the same.
Really?
It was spelled the same way.
It's spelled the same
Okay.
way.
We thinking of the same movie?
Yeah.
We thinking of the same movie? Yeah, okay. I thought that one had the Q in it. I guess not. All right, hey, look. Hey, shh.
Principal.
Yes.
Compared to ask me more.
Oh, I see.
You didn't know anything.
Who's that?
Ask me more. I'll tell you.
How can you tell if you don't know?
That's what she does. Yes.
Ask for the letter of their last name.
Or what country?
Not country.
I wouldn't know
That's
what.
what
I
I-
wouldn't know what.
You know you?
Sure.
Yeah,
His,
I don't know
first-
for any of
his,
those people.
name is the first 5 letters of the alphabet.
Oh, okay. His first name starts with one of the first 5 letters of the alphabet.
Let me ask. Let me ask.
I want to be.
Drew, does his last name have A in it?
Yes.
Yes. Drew, does his name start with A?
No.
I still have like no idea who this is.
How many do you have left?
Okay.
Start with a.
Okay, Colin and Caitlin both have hints. Pick somebody.
His. Okay, so hints.
Colin and Caitlin both have hints for you.
His first name
Where?
could also be associated with fire.
Great, great. That's a good.
I think my hint is stupid.
Oh, what do fires do?
But his last.
And it was
last name-
also a bit. It was also a bit character in the Harry Potter books with the same name. Mm. Very bit character.
His mother was.
Oh, yeah.
Like his mother.
His last name is more important. His last name is far more important.
His last name is similar to the Spanish word fish.
Liam came at 8 foot.
What?
No,
It's kind of similar.
No,
it's not. It's kind of.
Not.
it's not.
Yeah, no.
I know how his mind is.
Oh, here, I'll throw one out at you.
What?
The Harry Potter character, very bit Harry Potter character with the same first name's last name was Zabini.
His mom was.
Oh.
His last name is far more important.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But if you know who Zabini is, you know. Yep.
I know who you're talking about.
Roast the bean.
Bruce is the baby.
I think I know who he is, but I don't only know his last name.
Okay, go for it.
You only need the last.
Is it Pascal?
Yeah. All right. Thank you. You got them all? Got them in. So when we do this again at finals, if you guys decide you like the game and you want to do it again in finals, I've already got a whole bunch more scientists that are gonna get added, like Edison and Tesla and, huh?
Can we do some interesting finals too?
Yeah, well, actually, we've got
Don't teach
20,
everyone I'm not
we've
teaching
got
them.
25 more minutes, so we will sink or swim one more time. So,
Yeah, we should include that rule. We should include that rule.
what rule?
You can get up where you can.
Yeah, you can, yeah, you don't know, you can pass it to
Yeah,
a
it's
team.
right, you say like.
No, let's have the fun.
Can we do the chicken Lamborghini? Yeah,
Chicken, I don't have to, oh, you mean Earl?
Yeah,
I was trying to find Earl, I don't know where he went. Oh, wait, I
the one we saw last week.
don't know where he went, but I do have a squeaky pig that we're gonna use this time instead.
Do that one. You can have a long.
All right, so I need you to each divide yourselves or close to it. There should be 15, so you're not gonna be perfectly equal. Into like a front and a back.
Just Jenny, can we use the rule,
Can you what?
the rule that if you don't know, you pass to another team, but they can't.
If you don't know, pass it to another team member.
Oh.
Okay, wait, explain, they're proposing a rule. What's the rule?
Well, if you don't know the answer, you can pass it to another team.
Okay,
Like another person on your team.
another person on yours or on another team.
Another person.
Okay, all right, so,
Under the condition that they don't get a first.
do I have attention? All right, now, I know, I have your attention. Don't let him get these. He will chew them up. Hey, so I'm gonna have a team over here, like in the kitchen, and a team over here. Now, they proposed a rule. They proposed a rule. Here's how it goes. If you're called and you don't know, and you don't know your answer, okay? Wait a minute, I wanna make sure everybody's listening. So if you're called on, whoever is speaking called the pig, okay? And listen, if you're called on, if you're called on and you don't know the answer, you can either sink yourself or you can toss the pig gently, don't break my stuff. Toss the pig to somebody on the other team that you think doesn't know the answer as well. If they don't know it, they sink and you get to stay standing.
Team are we in?
If they do know it, you're sunk. All right? So teams, we've got like 3. You guys go back. You 3 go that way.
I told you we should do that.
Okay, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be 8. Okay, be sure you have a chair. Drew, do you need a chair? Grab one from Jackie's.
Yeah.
Okay, so that when you sink, you're clearly sunk.
I'll go with. Can we have Ozzy on our team?
Yeah. Okay, so who's gonna be here? You're first, because you're just first. All right, and then
I want to be chicken.
Me.
all right, I'm gonna let you in the same order. So you're first. All right. No, sir, that's not your page.
Thank you, Andrew.
Okay. Behind my back, I'm holding up a number between 1 and 10. PJ and Drew are gonna guess the number. Whoever's closest without going, oh, no. Whoever is closest, and if you're both the same distance, whoever didn't go over will be the team that goes first. PJ, your guess? 5. Drew, your guess? 4. It's 6. PJ's up. All right. These are the same questions. So you should have it by now, right?
Just saying.
Sink or swim? PJ, now remember, no talking. Everybody's gotta be real quiet. Pantomiming only, and we've got about 20 minutes. And to the next page. And to the next page. There you go. Gives everybody. All right. Is everybody organized?
Yep.
Everybody know your cues, what you're doing? All righty. PJ, question number 1. Are you paying attention back there? An organized plan for gathering, obtaining, and organizing information is B, scientific method. Are you sinking somebody?
Yeah.
Who's getting sunk?
Someone who would be
Drew's hiding, just so you know. In all fairness.
Wait, what if we grab Eunice?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'll go get me.
We're gonna bring Eunice in on their team, so your teams are even.
Yeah. Uranus.
You said no.
What do you mean?
Sink.
You're gonna be at the end.
She sunk James? All right.
Over there. Bring it back.
Team number 2. So is it Drew? You're first over there.
All right, Bruce.
Wait a minute. Got to be able to hear.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, we're going. Which direction are we going in? Who's answering? Over there. Hello? Drew, are you answering? You should have the pig if you're answering. Well, where's the pig? How am I supposed to know who's answering? Show the pig.
He's answering.
He needs the pig so he can answer. All right, got it? Question 2. Oh, remember these multiple choice aren't right. Hey, Drew. Okay, the multiple choice options were wrong, remember? But you should know the answer. So this is the hardest one because your multiple, ignore the multiple choice. Remember those weren't right. So what's the answer? Bernoulli's principle explains the concept. There you go. It should be left. Very good. All right. So who are you thinking? Or are you raising James? James is up. All right, Emily, you got the pig. You're up.
Okay, you got this.
All right, Emily. The average distance from the Earth to the Sun. B, 1 AU. Who are you thinking?
No.
Bye, Drew.
Sorry, baby.
All right, so who's up? Asher? All right, Asher, your question is buoyancy acts against this force. Hey, gravity. All right. Are you raising Drew or sinking somebody? Drew's up. All right, Bailey. Question 5. Your independent variables, what you keep the same, true or false? False, she says. And who are we sinking?
Who are you thinking, Bailey?
She's gonna sink. She's really thinking about it. Yeah, if you sink a person with a pig, they have to pass the pig on.
But James
Logic.
knows things.
Thanks too.
James knows more.
Hey, James is sunk.
Oh no.
All right, Chloe, you're up, right? Question 6, Chloe. The speed and direction in which an object is moving. No talking.
Velocity.
Velocity. Okay, are you raising up, James? Or are you sinking somebody here? Let her think. Go ahead. Let her think. It's her choice. Choices, woman.
I'll see Kate.
Oh, their strategy. So now Caitlin has to pass to Colin. Colin. Question number 7. Who claimed the buoyant force on an object is equal to the weight of the fluid dispersed by the object?
D.
D. Archimedes, he says. And your response is to what?
I'm gonna sink Milo.
Bye. Down you go. All right, so now who has the pig? Lucas? Lucas, question 8 for you. 1 kilogram is equal to 100 grams, true or false? There it goes. Nope, no talking, no talking. True or false?
You're whispering, shush. False.
He says false. He's right. How are you responding? Colin, son. Bye, Colin. Yeah. All right, guys. Xander, you're up. Ready? The rate at which velocity changes is. Wait a minute.
People who aren't sunk, you didn't give them.
Yeah, verbal, non-verbal cues. C, acceleration. You're right. And your response? You're gonna unsync or sink? Sink, Liam. Bye, Liam. So is that Yusuf? All right, Yusuf. Question 10. Any part of a force that does not act in the blink of motion does no work on an object. Hang on. Let Yusuf. Yeah, exactly. Any part of a force that does not act in the blink of motion does no work on an object.
D. Direct.
D, direction. You are correct. Are you sinking or raising? Bailey is sunk. Bye, Bailey. Hey. All right, Jordan, you're up. Right? Lucas went. It's Jordan, right? Okay.
All right.
A liquid has a definite volume but no definite shape. True or false?
Why are you helping him?
It's not your team. And you're not allowed to talk either. Liquid.
I can't read.
A liquid has a definite volume.
Definite shape. True.
True. All right. Are you sinking somebody or raising somebody?
Yes, we need it. Raise Bailey.
All right. Okay. Who's up? Drew, you're up. Question 12. A push or a pull on an object is measured in what? B, Newtons, he says, and you're right. You raising or sinking somebody?
Oh, I was
Down again.
okay.
Question 13, Eunice. All right, Eunice. Its rate is power and its SI unit is the joule. There you go. Work. And you know that's the case here because it doesn't, if you said joule can denote work and energy, yes, but that rate is power. That's going to throw you for that one. Good. All right, so raising Bailey. All right, 14. Who's that? Asher? I hear you oinking. All right. The force that opposes the motion of objects. Shh, guys. The force that opposes the motion of objects that touch as they move past each other is friction. Are you going to raise somebody or sink somebody? James is up.
If you're sunk, you can't talk, Liam.
Yeah, no talking if you're sunk. Zip it. You can't even, if you're sunk. Now listen. If you're standing, you can give nonverbal cues, but if you're sunk, you can't do anything. No communicating if you're sunk. All right, question 15. PJ, right? We're on PJ? Okay. SI unit for power. A, watt, she says, and she is right. Okay, what are you doing? Sinking, Chloe. Bye, Chloe. There we go. Question 16. Who's up now? James? James. An observation is made using the senses. An inference is made based on prior knowledge and experience. True or false? True is right. And are we sinking or raising?
No, no, no.
No, wait a minute.
He's counting. Hang on. He's being strategery here. Strategery is in use. Oh, he raises Chloe. Okay. Oh. All right, 17. Emily. The force that acts between any two masses, Emily. Gravity is right. Very good. What are you going to do about it? Bye, James.
Bye.
Nice seeing you. Did not skip leg day. All right, who is up? I cannot see. Lucas. Okay. This type of simple machine is arguably a modified version or subtype of another simple machine. Don't get off his face. Let him think. Yusuf, let him think. Let him think. He's thinking.
There's no thought that has to fit into this.
Great, I love it. Okay. All right, what's your answer, Lucas?
D.
D is a wedge. You are right. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? Sinking somebody or raising somebody? Got 2 down here, 3 down there.
Yeah, that's like he's raising the yard.
No matter what you do, it's gonna even out numbers.
Yeah. They keep thinking, they keep raising.
Bail you down.
Catch.
Oh, it passed all the way over. All right. Hey, Xander, you're getting your exercise. The unit used to describe a force distributed over an area.
Pascal.
It wasn't Xander's answer. Let Xander answer.
Wrong anyways.
Xander.
No, he's all confused now.
You got it wrong. Then it's your turn.
Is it C?
No, it's not C. So you can now decide to sink, or you can toss it to somebody over there who you think doesn't have it and potentially sink them.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, what's the answer?
D.
You get, oh, okay, he's right. So you're sunk and you get to, so Xander sunk, pass the pig back to Jordan. All right, who's up? Yusuf? The ability to do work, Yusuf.
Energy.
A, energy. All right, you're good. And what are you going to do about it? Raise or sink?
What? No!
Jordan, oh, down he goes. All right, so now there's only 3 left over here, so
No, there's 2.
no 3. Emily,
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
3
I
up,
didn't see it.
4 up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Y'all quit honking. Drew, quit oinking. Maybe she might rattle around in there. Oh my. Used your brain too much today, haven't we? It's done. All right, Eunice, you ready? All right. Haskell's principle is at work in these systems, Eunice.
A, hydraulic.
A, hydraulic, you are right. What do you want to do? Raise or sink?
Yay!
Raise, Colin. All right, Drew, is that you? You ready? Drew, the statement, the worm is so and so many centimeters long. Whoa, all right, you're right. What are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna say Colin.
I don't get it.
Time for your squats.
Okie doke. Let's see who's up. Okay, PJ. As the speed of a fluid increases, the pressure within the fluid decreases. What is it? Okay, so only your standing people can assist. It's PJ's turn.
Oh, it is.
Gosh, Drew, you're not allowed to talk. Don't talk. PJ's the only one allowed to talk right now. PJ says F, and PJ is correct. What are you gonna do about it, PJ?
I'm gonna rise.
Caitlin is up. All right. Who is it? Asher? Asher, an object in motion will stay in motion. An object at rest will stay in rest unless acted upon by an unbalanced force.
Newton's first law.
Newton's first law, the man says. All right, what are you gonna do about it?
You.
Caitlin's down again. Alrighty, Chloe. You get to answer again. All right, Chloe. Change in pressure at any point in a fluid is transmitted equally and unchanged in all directions throughout the fluid. Give her a chance. Let her. There you go. And what are you gonna do about it?
It's already.
PJ's down. Whoa. Yeah, they just no.
Yeah.
Wait, Ashley.
Yeah, no, they already
Ashley went. Oh, they saw. Oh, wait, you get an extra. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I called on her. I thought it was her.
Ashley went and then you went right after me.
All right, so we'll just stop it blank and move on. All right, we'll call that one just neutral. All right, Emily, you get to answer again, Chloe. Okay, Emily, your question. Every action has an equal opposite reaction. You're sitting, you can't help. See, she says, you are right. And what are you going to do about it? Except Chloe, because Chloe gets to go again because we stole hers. Raise Bailey. Got it. All right. Now, Chloe. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, only converted from one form of energy to another form of energy. Boom. You got it. What are you going to do about it? Oh, yes, no. Of course. No, why don't, yeah. All right, let's see. 27. Are we on Bailey now?
Yep.
All right. Rate of change in momentum is proportional to the force applied.
Force applied, that's B.
Newton's second law is right. What are you going to do?
Thank you, sir.
Bye, Yusuf. Down you go. Thank you. All right. Who is next? Okay, Lucas again. Lucas, you ready? You are learning a new line dance, Lucas. You take 5 steps to the left and 2 steps to the right. The distance is, let him answer. Drew, let him answer.
7.
7 steps. You are correct. And what are you going to do?
Wait, pussy, sit down.
Oh, and down we go. Yeah. All right, who is up now? Emily is up now. Okay, Emily, you mastered the first line dance, so you move to a new one. You take 6 steps to the left and 3 steps to the right. Your displacement is now
3 steps to the left.
3 steps to the left. Atta girl. And what are you going to do about it? Raising PJ. Up we go. 29. Who's honking Becca? Drew?
Take Bailey.
All right, Drew. What do we have, Drew?
We're talking with your talk.
No,
You did.
Miss Danny, that y'all
See,
stole
that's
dinner.
it.
See, Destiny, you are correct. And what are you going to do about it?
Thank you, Jay.
Ah, daggone. Down she goes again.
Never skip legs.
All right. Yeah, no. All right, Bailey, you're up. Ready?
That's
F, hecto. You're right. No, you're right. You're right. You got it. Okay, what are you going to do about it?
Are you
What?
No, he's not.
He is not.
He's sunk if you want him to be.
Yeah.
PJ's up. All right, who's up? Asher? All right, Asher, what have we got?
Darn it.
No, no verbal. You have to give nonverbal cues if you're going to help him at all.
Ashley, you're not moving.
Yeah, don't move your mouth. Zip it.
That's it. I just need to close your mouth.
Zip that mouth, Andrew. Andrew, you would zip it. There, okay. You got the full name, now you're in trouble. Hey, let him. E, yes. All right, what are you going to do? Oh, down you go. Back to Emily. 32. What's it going to be, Emily? Stop it, Drew.
Oh, it's E.
It's up.
Yeah.
No, it's C, no, it's ABD.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa, no, yeah, language. D is right. D is right. We're good. All right. 35. Who's up? Chloe? Chloe. Oh, 33. Sorry. Yep, Chloe. What's this one? All right. Say it again. Make sure I heard you. I didn't hear you. B? Oh. She said B. She was right. Who are we thinking? Emily. Emily's down now.
Wow.
Y'all are ruthless. Okay, 34. Haley.
That's A.
Kilo. Boom. Look at that. Okay. And up comes Colin. All right. Who's up?
Yeah.
Lucas, that you? Hypothesis, an idea that can be tested. Remember, hypothesis cannot be proved or disproved. In order for a hypothesis to be considered, it must be possible to be blank and repeatable or blank and repeatable. 2 ways to answer. Either is correct. Don't say anything. Zip it.
But Colin.
Rejected
Yeah.
or accepted?
Rejected or
Accepted?
I take accepted. Supported is better. But yep. All right. What are you going to do about it?
St. Colin.
Oh, bye, Colin. Back to PJ. All right. PJ. All right. You're up. Scientific theory, scientific law.
Scientific theory says why something happens. Scientific law says what happens.
That's spot on. All right. And you're going to do what? Remember how to win this game. We got 1 minute left. What's the best way to win? Sink or swim? She's doing the math here.
They're gonna win.
Hey, what you gonna do?
No.
Truly some. Asher, you get the last question. And you know what it is. Right. Why is science never
Oh,
settled?
yeah.
You got 3 points. Why is science never settled?
Yeah,
Come with the Alamo.
You guys send me to the Alamo. I know I'm done, but.
Yeah, the whole game, right? The whole game's riding on this. Or no, are you up, Yusuf, or you down? You're down? Okay, so it's 3-2.
No, he was down.
All right, give us something. So Chloe and Lucas can help with nonverbal clues. Do you know sign language? I know what you're doing too. That's a good one.
Shy.
Oh, you know what?
Dude, you.
That's what she's doing. That's what she's doing.
Shut your trap.
Can you give me one? Anyone?
So can I give it to someone on my team or do I feel?
No. You can throw it to one of them if you think they don't know it.
Oh, he's good.
She's like, I don't know it. I know she knows it. All right, PJ.
Science is in a binary state.
That's number 1.
A poem is sounded in one does not invalid.
Yep.
A good understanding in the
That's
other.
2.
And natural science is all about
She's gonna do it.
narrowing.
That's right. Nice work.
And also in
And you win.
Yeah.
All right, listen up. Come prepared. Have your note card. Have a spare. Have a regular calculator or borrow one of mine. Study, 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 study.
We're allowed to bring
3 by 5. Period. If it's not a phone. Yes.
can we do both sides of the card or just one?
You can do both sides of the card, because I never said you could.
I wanted to ask, thank you. Because you said that last in chemistry.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make
Yep.
sure.
Like the number of short answers and that sort of thing again.
What do you mean? Oh, the number. What kind you can?
Yeah.
Okay, 30 multiple. No, I'm lying. Yes, no, 30 multiple choice. 10 vectors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that have numbers for answers, but of those 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 are not directly mapped. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that label diagram. 1 where you need to give example, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to give examples of. All of
You said
Newton's
how many?
laws and 2 other.
How many to give example?
There are 5. It's a 5-point question. It's 1 for each. You got all 3. Don't beat my telegraph. You got all 3 of Newton's laws and the 2 other big principles. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 short answers / essay. One of them's really only a fill in the blank. And then your bonus, which is about inventions. Don't beat stuff. Jeez, people. I'll take your antique.
And you
notebook.
said the big principles for the 5-point question examples?
Yes, so the 5 ones where you have to give examples, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you got all 3 of Newton's laws, and then you got 2 other big principles, but we studied kind of at the same time, back to back. French student and the Swedish student.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
you'll
you.
do great. Later, people, have a good one.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah.
James and I didn't know that our extra credit questions
Mhm.
were like both exactly